What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we're back live in the basement right now to see if the Yankees can actually win a game. But before we can win a game, can we get a damn run? Can we support our pitching staff? Can we do anything today that's going to resemble the New York Yankees that we're used to watching for the first half of the season? Can we see anything like that? Anything like that? If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, the bell notice, and the like button. If it isn't because you like the Yankees, and do it out of sympathy for Yankee fans that are struggling right now. That's what we need. That's what we need, sympathy. We need sympathy subs at this point, because I'm going to tell you something. This Yankee team is an absolute disgrace. I try to think of other words for this stuff. I try to find other avenues to say, but how much further can you get to disgraceful, shameful, garbage, terrible? 15 out of 19 this team has lost. The Toronto Blue Jays were like 3-7 in their last 10 walking in here. What do? Come on in. We'll help you out. This is New York. This is where we help everybody. Statue of Liberty's here. We welcome everybody. Bring us your poor, your homeless. Bring us your team that can't win, because we'll help you win. We'll help you make you feel great about yourself. That's what we do here in New York, because the Toronto Blue Jays look like they ain't been slumping. They came in and been whipping our ass for 3 straight games, and that's what's been going on. The nice point today is they are retiring Paul O'Neill's number. Paul O'Neill was an incredible Yankee, as we all know. Played for the Reds from 85 to 92, and he's played for the Yankees. And the Roberto Kelly trade for Paul O'Neill, his number's going in Monument Park, which it should. He's a big part of a lot of Yankee teams, and he was there right from the beginning. 1993 to 2001, so he was there with the core 4 of Posada and Bernie and Jeter and Mo. He was there for all of that. He wasn't part of that core, but he was a part of a trade that came in that sparked this team, along with Tino Martinez, guys like that. And those are the guys that made the difference for this team. Came in here in 1993. We sent Roberto Kelly to the Cincinnati Reds. And what we did after that, he came in and stayed through 01. So he was a part of all 4 of those championships. He was a part of those teams. His number deserves to be in Monument Park, along with the other Yankee greats. I've always said all along that Dave Winfield's number needs to be in Monument Park, number 31. That guy should be there, but because of the beef that they had back and forth with the boss, which is really more so on the boss's end, Dave Winfield's number is not in there, which is a travesty, man, all because he went into the Hall of Fame as a San Diego Padre and not a New York Yankee. And who can blame him? Who can blame him? But right now, it's about Paul O'Neill. What Paul O'Neill has done. Paul O'Neill, for the Yankees, hit 288. He hit 281 home runs and had about 1,270-ish RBIs for the Yankees. He was a monumental part of those teams that won, man. And when we brought in the right pieces with Tino and Chili Davis, guys like that we bring in to win these championships, and Scott Brosius and Charlie Hayes and Mariano Duncan, these weren't guys that were like world beater Hall of Famers. These were guys that knew how to play the game, Chuck Knobloch, those kind of players. They knew how to get it done. Man, we even brought in Wade Boggs. Now, that's a Hall of Famer. For guys that say that Yankee players have bought their teams, really, how many Hall of Famers have we ever bought? Roger Clemens, maybe? He is a Hall of Famer, whether you guys agree he should be in, shouldn't be in. That's not what this is about right now. And Wade Boggs, who else? Who else are the big Hall of Famers? Paul O'Neill? Paul O'Neill's not a Hall of Famer. He's an all-time Yankee. He's a Monument Park all-time Yankee. 288 average, 1,269 RBIs, and 281 home runs. That is for his career, where he played in Cincinnati from 85 to 93, came to the Yankees again in 1993 to 2001 when we sent Roberto Kelly over to the Reds. And a lot of people were like, well, who's Paul O'Neill? Who the hell is that? Well, we found out right away what a great trade that was, because Roberto Kelly was actually a pretty solid player for the Yankees. But we were going through that bad era back then where we had all these players that were the next Yankee. Kevin Moss, he was, he's going to be another Babe Ruth. And Hensley, Bam Bam Newlands, he was another flop. And then we had Shane Spencer a few years after that. So we had a whole bunch of players that came around that were not getting it done. Roberto Kelly was a part of that team. He was a solid player, but he wasn't Paul O'Neill. We had Mel Hall. Mel Hall was like our big player back then. He didn't do much either. And we had a bunch of bums pitching on the mound as well. So they had to start making changes, that Yankee team, and they kept their youth players. And a lot of that reason was because George Steinbrenner was suspended from baseball, because he was always big on bringing in the big names, bringing in the big guys, man, like Reggie Jackson when we got him from the A's, and Ricky Henderson came over, and Steve Sachs from the Dodgers. These were players that came in that George loved. When he was suspended, the Yankees put Stick Michael in charge. Gene Stick Michael went in charge, and he's the guy that actually kept this boat together. Let's keep our youth playing. Let's bring up Bernie Williams. Let's bring up Derek Jeter. Let's bring up Jorge Posada. These were the guys, Andy Pettit. These were the guys that they brought up, Mariano Rivera. These are the guys that the boss might have gotten rid of because they weren't developing fast enough for him. So that era kind of happened when the boss was suspended, which made it even more interesting, man, that this was run by a whole nother organization through Steve Stick Michael. And he made this whole situation happen to where the core four could actually develop. It was when Jeter was talking about on his documentary when he got rid of Giancarlo Stanton from the Marlins, got rid of Christian Yelich. These were big-time players for the Marlins. And when they got rid of them, they was trying to build up a farm system there and get the team going. And people say, what are you, crazy? Would the boss have traded you or Posada? And Jeter told him in that documentary, said, if we weren't producing, the boss would have traded us. And that is 100% facts. They definitely would have traded him had that happened. So seeing Paul O'Neill's number retired is great. I still am an advocate for Dave Winfield's number 31 should be in there. Dave Winfield's number should be in Monument Park. It's not. He went to the halls of San Diego Padre, which he should. He spent a lot of years there. And Dave Winfield is actually the first San Diego Padre to go into the Hall of Fame before Tony Gwynn. I mean, there's, he and Trevor Hoffman now, but he was the first Padre to go in. That's the reason he said he's such a classy guy. He didn't even say it had anything to do with it didn't even have anything to do with the beef that he and Steinbrenner had back and forth, which really was because he came in and it's supposed to be a replacement for Reggie Jackson, and he hit like .081 in the 81 World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers, which the Yankees lost in 6 games. They didn't even see the World Series again until 1996. So we went all the way from 1982, which Don Mattingly came out of that draft. We got Don Mattingly in. And you guys remember when Winfield and Mattingly had that great batting title race in 1984? They challenged for the race in 1984. Can you imagine that? 2 Yankees battling back and forth. But the beef that Steinbrenner had, calling Winfield Mr. May, he called him Mr. May because he couldn't get it done in October like Reggie Jackson had done for the Yankees before, who ultimately went on to the California Angels, and Winfield was here. Can you imagine his contract was like 10 years for $25 million? 10 years, $25 million? There's Josh Donaldson, one of our bum hitters right now, makes $25 million a year right now. So it's kind of crazy that these guys made $25 million over 10 years back then, but of course that was the early 80s. But a lot of people were booing Winfield during that chase. During that chase with Mattingly, they wanted Mattingly to win, and it's because of the beef with Steinbrenner, which he didn't even start. So we tailed off on that. If you're new in the room, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Let this basement keep rolling to 1,000 subs. Everything starts in the base. We use that basement mentality, which is fighting out from the depths, emerging from the depths of that 1,000 subs. So about to kick this game off right now. I think we're getting Nestor Cortez out there on the mound. The Yankees need to score some damn runs, man. We have lost 15 out of the last 19 games. Pure trash. The Yankees offense during that time in the last 11 games, 2-9, we've scored about 2 runs a game. On average, 2 runs a game. Our batting average is around 180. 180. That's it. That is awful. Absolutely awful. So a 180 batting average, and we're averaging 2 runs a game. And by the way, we got shut out 3 times this week. 3 times we've been shut out this week. And that is embarrassing. It's unacceptable. We're lucky we had the lead that we had. We're lucky the Toronto Blue Jays were also they were also slumping the same way we were. This was supposed to be the slump series where it would be a little back and forth between 2 teams that couldn't get it done. And here we are. We're the team that can't get it done because the Blue Jays have the nerve to step it up and try to fight out of this slump. Back in June, we were like 15, even at the beginning of July, we were up by 15.5 games in first place, and now we're only up by 7. There is reason to be concerned. We've been on this channel, us and the cellar dwellers, which I know a few of them will be in here soon, and we've been all gluttons for punishment as fans, diehard fans sitting here waiting for the Yankees to do something, waiting for them to start scoring runs. And all we've been talking about is, thank goodness we have this lead. That line is getting beyond old. Thank goodness we have this lead. That line is getting way old, man. Way old. We're saying that for 2 weeks. Now it's a 7-game lead. That doesn't seem like a lot anymore. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow when we play the Mets for the 2-game series, They got Scherzer. They got DeGrom coming out there. What the hell are these bats going to do against those kind of guys, man? Scherzer and DeGrom, they're the two greatest pitchers, not only right now, but they're the two greatest of this generation. They're in the top 5 of this generation, of this era. DeGrom is the #1 pitcher in the game, period. DeGrom has missed a year, comes back, loses against the Nationals only because the Mets didn't provide him runs, which they never provide him runs for some reason. And then the very next outing, he goes up against the defending champion Braves and strikes out. Well, not all in a row, but he's retired the first 17 batters on the Braves, man. That is crazy. This guy is ridiculous. Well, we're facing Alek Manoah, who also went to the All-Star game. He's got a 2.48 ERA. He's 3-2. He was in the All-Star game for the Blue Jays. So this should be really interesting today. Really interesting. But we need some damn runs. It's Paul O'Neill Day. He's in Monument Park. His number 21's retired. And this is the game we need to show some sort of Yankee life like we showed back then, like the teams he was on, man. Those teams always found that hit you needed, even if they weren't playing well. Those Jeter-led teams found you got the hit you needed, you got the situation you needed, you took advantage. When the other team gave you an extra out, the Yankees made you pay for that. If you had an error, we would get 3 more runs because you made that error. Now, they give the Yankees 2, 3 extra outs in an inning, we don't get anything. We don't get anything going, so it's crazy. So here we are today on a Sunday afternoon. And today it's going to be a little weird, man, because we need to win this game. The idea that we're even going up against Scherzer and DeGrom the next 2 days is bothering. It's bothering because are we even going to win those? Can we even get a hit against pitchers like that? Can we? I don't think we can. They're not giving me any reason to think that we could get hits from pitchers like this, man. So, and by the way, I'm going to put in here because we have the Basement Squad reviews. My daughter and I are going forth with the Basement Squad reviews, music review channel. We just started it. So it's only got a couple videos on there right now, but we're going to be rocking out with some more videos this week. Everything from old school rock, rap, metal to modern day music. All genres are going to get included. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's nice when your kids grow up and you can do a lot of fun things like that with them. So we're going to be bringing that in strong. And what needs to else come in strong is this New York Yankee batting order because we just can't get around. This is beyond a slump. This is bothering. This is hurtful. This is concerning. But when they do come out of this slump, I'm not going to be like all these haters, oh, the Yankees are done. The Yankees aren't going to make the playoffs. Or if they do, they're going to get swept out. No, the whole team's not in a slump. The whole team is not in a slump. The pitching's not in a slump. We had one in the last week and a half. We've had one bad outing from our pitcher, and that was from Frankie Montas, who got smacked around on Thursday in the opening game of this 4-game set. He got smacked around big time. We lost 9-2 in that game. Really, honestly, every other pitcher's done fine. Even Cole yesterday, he doesn't give up a hit till the 5th inning. And then the Blue Jays took advantage of that double. It was a leadoff double. They finally got ahead. What do they do with the rest of that inning? Score 4 more runs. 4 more runs. And how did the Yankees answer to that? 3 up, 3 down. The very bottom of that order, 3 up, 3 down. Yet up until that point, we had 8 hits to their 0 hits. 8 hits to their 0. We only managed 1 run out of that. 1 run. That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable trash. So it's disturbing that this type of thing is happening to this team, man. We had all these runners on base and we can't score runs, can't score any runs. We are out hitting them 8-0 to the 5th inning, to the start of the 5th inning. We had 8 hits. We had runners on base in the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. We had runners on base in every single inning, and we couldn't put one across except for Florial, our youth. Florial put one across. He's the guy that got it going. Florial. Cabrera has been making amazing plays, from robbing a home run on Friday over the wall, the first hit over the wall on that stupid Apple TV. The announcers said it was Judge. They had just mentioned the starting lineup for the Yankees and who was in the outfield for the Yankees. They just mentioned it, and then they just said Judge was in center field. The first hit gets robbed by Cabrera in right field, and they called it Judge. The Apple TV announcing is trash. We can do better than that. You just said who was in the outfield, and you called him Judge. Are you kidding me with that? You're supposed to be professional announcers, man. That's maybe can come from a fan, not professional announcers. Give me a break with that. Anyway, Cabrera's been killing it. And that play he made yesterday, running over, sacrificing his body, rams into the tarp and then smashes his face against the wall. That was incredible stuff. And that's what we need. We're trying to get a spark from these kids out of AAA. So this is what we need going on here. And they need to keep the same bag. They need to change the batting order. Like when they had DJ and Benintendi back to back, you need to keep that rolling for a little bit, man. Leave Aaron Judge at third. Give him some protection with Rizzo. And when Stanton comes back, but these Yankees are going to make the league pay when the team comes back. So here we go. We're underway. Nestor Cortez. Again, we have our two best pitchers going yesterday, Cole, today, Nestor. Tomorrow, who are we going to have? Montes or Herman or Tyon against Scherzer and DeGrom. So we need to get this done. Good catch. Nice play out there. Marlon Gonzalez out in right field just made a beautiful play. Beautiful play. So this is the fielding's there, the pitching's there, and we don't have the bats. We do not have the bats. That's it. So the whole team's not in a slump. Everybody says the whole team is in a slump. The whole team is not in a slump. It's not. So it's a little bit crazy that that people are just writing this Yankee team off. You can't write them off, man. We get our pet players back. We get Stanton back. We have a little more protection in the batting order. They're going to make the league pay like they did back in June. Around June 18th, we had a 9-game lead. 9-game lead over everyone. Sunday afternoon game is what, I almost didn't even want to get on here and do this today, but here we are doing it because this Yankee, they're making it hard to watch. They're making it hard to watch for a lot of people. Making it real hard to watch. So, and these pitchers have too much pressure on them. These pitchers have so much pressure on them because they can't afford to give up a run knowing that the team's not hitting. So how do you think these pitchers feel if they have one bad inning, just one bad inning where they give up 2 or 3 runs? And so we're already in trouble. We're already in trouble. So I wouldn't blame anybody if they're doing anything else but watching this garbage that we're watching lately. And the Met-Yankee game's going to be off the wall. So. All right, we got 2 up, 2 down. I want to see an inning where we come out and get a ton of runs in the first inning, second inning. We're up 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. And tired of watching having no hits and no runs by the 4th, 5th inning. Yesterday was the first time we actually saw anybody have anything going on. Anything. It's crazy, but it's true. We actually had runners on every inning, so that was like a positive. But we weren't getting them home. But our youth got them home. And that was it. That was it. So this team now, let's get this guy out and get up and let's get some bats rolling. And we got football coming up too, man. I'm ready for that as well. So I'm used to watching disappointment. I'm a 4 decades Jet fan. I'm used to watching disappointment. Just not from this team, I'm not. Just not from this team. So it's all good. It's all good. This has been a horrendous series. We cannot allow it to get swept. We cannot get swept, man. We cannot get swept. Look at the AL East standings now. The Blue Jays are 7 games out. The Rays are 8 games out. The Orioles are 10.5 out. Can you imagine? The Orioles are killing it right now. The Orioles are actually playing really good baseball right now, man. That's amazing. It's really cool, man. I mean, I'm not an Orioles fan, but it's nice to see one of these dumpster fire teams actually make a run at something, and they actually are making a run. The one guy they had that I like playing for us, he didn't do a lot of great numbers, but Rougned Odor was really good for us too. So we'll see what's up here today. But right now, 1 strike away from a 3 up, 3 down inning. Again, our pitching is there. Man, I wish it was Cole versus Scherzer and Nestor versus DeGrom, man. It would give us a bit of a chance. But again, the way these bats are hitting, I don't know how much of a chance it gives us. Boy, Cortez came out of nowhere too, man. We weren't expecting him to be pitching this well, man. Not pitching lights out like this. There we go. That's another out right there. Good, man. Let's get this freaking thing going. Now we need to get up the bat and we need to get this thing rolling right now. That's what we need to do. First inning, get 4 or 5 runs in the first inning. Bring this freaking fire, man. Someone care on this team. Someone start caring. They say all the right things, but they say all the vanilla things. We got to get more runs. Yeah, we got to do this. Yeah, we got to get the hits. Yeah, we're not producing right now. Yeah, someone's got to step up. Blah, blah, blah. Aaron Boone is punching the press conference. He's punching the table and doing all those crazy things, man. No. We've heard it all, man. Let's just start showing it on the field. Start showing it on the field. I'm tired of hearing all the regular talk. You can put that same answer in any sport of any team that's slumping, football, basketball, hockey, whatever. They all say the same things. We got to pick it up. We got to focus. We got to get it on each other. Meanwhile, in the 9th inning yesterday, Rizzo and DJ are laughing in the dugout. What are they laughing about? What's so funny? What's so funny? You guys aren't winning any games and you're letting the fans see you guys smiling, having a good time? That's not a good image, man. It's just not a good image. And that's a sign of management even allowing that to happen. If you go as far back as Billy Martin being in there or real managers, like they would have flipped out seeing anybody laugh. So now today we got Benintendi leading off, Judge second, Rizzo third. DJ is the cleanup hitter. Why is DJ the cleanup hitter? Then you got Gleyber, Cabrera, Hicks. Oh, Aaron Hicks is playing today. Why is this guy even allowed on the field, man? Why is Aaron Hicks even allowed on the field today? Why is he allowed on the field at all? He does nothing. He does absolutely nothing. That's like an automatic out. You already, when he comes up and then when he comes up, whatever inning he comes up in, it's just an out. You just count that as 1 out already. That's it. This guy is trash. And he's the new Gallo. You notice Gallo over with the Dodgers? Gallo's killing it right now with the Dodgers. Killing it. But the Hicks is the new Gallo for us, man. And Donaldson's not far behind either. Watching Donaldson try to catch up the fastballs is crazy. And I know he hit the big game-winning grand slam the other night. I know he hit that, but, you know, whatever. But this Alek Manoah is a really good pitcher for the Blue Jays. You know, we're going to be facing some top guys today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. Got to pick it up somewhere. Got to pick it up somewhere. Absolutely crazy. Benintendi, let's go, man. Now, DJ should be – he's got to let a lineup work itself out occasionally. I'm tired of seeing stuff like this. He's got to let it work out occasionally, you know? This is something that we just can't keep seeing. And he has some guy like, why is DJ batting cleanup? That doesn't make any sense. He's not a cleanup hitter. He's not a cleanup hitter. He's not. Don't get it. Do not get it. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, I think a lot of the cellar dwellers are just ignoring this game today, or they didn't know it started at 1:30 because Sunday games are tough, man. It's tough to sit here. It's tough to sit here. So let's see if we can get something going here. Like Benintendi, let's get a leadoff single. Let's get something going. And he's been doing nothing since he came over to the Yankees. And it's not like he can't handle pressure games, pressure situations. He won a World Series with the Red Sox, so he's played in big-time cities before. He was doing better when he was on the Royals, and he's been doing on this team. And I think part of it, honestly, I think part of it is because he keeps going from leadoff to second in the order to fifth, back to leadoff, back to fifth, back to second on the order, back to fifth. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's 100% crazy. Look at that. We're already leadoff strikeout. Everything is bothering right now because no one's hitting, so you just feel like the Yankees got to give our pitching, which has been doing it. Our pitching's been doing it outside of the game I already mentioned. For the most part, our pitching's been doing it. So how about give them some damn support and get 3 or 4 runs before the other team does. Let these pitchers come out and have a freaking inning to where they don't have to worry about giving up a freaking run, which they already worry about anyway. But if you know your batters are not hitting, then why are you not supporting your pitching staff? Somebody get angry on this team. Somebody get angry, please. I'm tired of seeing guys laughing in the dugout or just sitting around. No one's getting on each other. This is like a football game where the defense is stopping the offense, stopping the offense, and then our offense comes out, goes 3 and out, and puts the defense right back on the field. It's the same thing that's going on here. Pitcher gives up a couple of runs, that's it. Our team comes up, 3 up, 3 down, and the pitcher's back out there sweating us out. You don't have time to get a break because a lot of our team does first pitch swinging also. A lot of our team does first pitch swinging. So we don't give our pitching staff a break at all. And these guys have been pitching really well. Like I said, in the last week and a half, we've had one poor outing. That was Montes on Thursday. And that's it. Saying Tyon had gave up 3 runs in 1 inning, that's not a bad day when you're shutting down every other inning. Cole yesterday had no hits to the 5th inning. Then he gave up 4 runs. Why don't we have any runs at that point? Why do we have 8 hits before they had 1 and they're up 4-0? Why does that happen? There's a lot of Yankee legends here today from that team to celebrate Paul O'Neill going to Monument Park. There are legendary Yankees in this game today, in this crowd, watching this team. Can they sign Posada and O'Neill for today? I mean, they can't do any worse at the age they're at right now than what we're watching from these guys. It's a clown show out here. Come on, Rizzo, let's go. Look at that. We already have 2 outs. The inning just started. We have 2 outs already. 2 outs. Now, him being a 220 hitter, Rizzo, you notice a lot of batters today that hit between 220 and 240. That's considered doing really well. There's guys in the All-Star game like Stanton that's hitting in the mid 220s. Just a few years ago, that would have been a disgusting average. It would have been terrible. And now it's considered pretty good. And you can't say that all the pitching staffs are that dominant now. It's been really, really weird how we can accept those kind of batting averages as being all-star level, right? Being really good. Come on. That's ridiculous. And now we have it to where teams aren't even pitching to Aaron Judge. They don't have to. They really don't have to. Even though Rizzo's no party to pitch to after him, you'd still rather pitch to him. And without Stanton and Matt Carpenter in the lineup now, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. I've just about had it with all of this, man. Had it. Rizzo they need to get runs, period. I'm going to say the same thing. I told you guys I could just record one of my live sessions and just put myself on the next day. You'd think I was live because I'm saying the same things. Saying the same things. So it's a little bit crazy today. A little bit crazy. But whatever. We're here. The diehard fans are going to be here. We're always going to be here watching this. So what can we do? What can we do? There we go. Oh, off the wall. It was almost a home run. There we go. Someone got a hit. Wow, Rizzo got a hit. Just missed the home run. Just missed it. Just missed it at the top of that wall, man. He just missed that home run. Wow. Woo! That went right over the middle of the plate. He just missed that. Man, it was like maybe a couple of feet from the top of that wall, man. Maybe a couple of feet. That kid almost caught it. I wonder if that had been like a Jeffrey Mayer situation. Remember that from the Orioles, Yankees? Back there with a kid, of course you remember it if you're a real fan. He leaned over the wall and caught that ball, man, took that home run away. Who was the outfielder that he took that away from? Remember? It was Tony Tarasco, for all that really cared. DJ's batting cleanup. The Yankees cleanup hitters collectively are hitting 202 since the All-Star break. Wow. Let's go, DJ. Come on, man. DJ is one of the few batters we have that actually works account. Actually works account. Doesn't swing at everything. All right, let's go. It's 1-1. Let's go, DJ. Come on now. Come on. Anybody new in the room, subscribe, hit the bell notice, hit the like button. Keep this basement rolling to 1,000 subs because we're inevitably going to get there anyway. We'll be back on live streaming all week. Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, Mets Yankees. We're going to be on. It's going to be big. It's going to be great. Get a lot of the cellar dwellers back in here. I think a lot of the cellar dwellers just said, screw this game today because no one's watching it. It's all good. That's what we're here for. I'm here. I'm here to the end. This is a joke. Come on, man. Let's go. Pitch. Pitch. Let's go, LeMahieu. Come on, man. Show them why you're batting cleanup. Show us why you were putting cleanup. I don't think I've ever seen LeMahieu hit cleanup. Seriously, I don't think I've ever seen him hit cleanup. I don't think I've ever seen it, man. So I don't know. I guess he's just trying everything. Donaldson's been out the last 2 games, which isn't totally bad. He's been out the last 2 games. But you can't keep switching. I mean, like, you're switching a lineup away from something yesterday that actually we're getting runners on. All right, another hit, back-to-back hits. Are we allowed to do that as are the Yankees allowed to get back-to-back hits? Good heads-up running. Go home, go home. Rizzo, you got it. You got it. Yes, what heads-up running? What heads-up running, man? There you go. There you go. 1-0 Yankees. There you go. That's heads-up running. Heads-up running. That was beautiful, and DJ got the second. Wow, are we allowed to do this on the Yankees? Come on, man. Only time to snap out of this garbage. Beautiful, and capitalize on the error. There you go. These legends being in the house for the Yankees have to inspire this team. Something's got to inspire this team. Something. Something's got to inspire. Perfectly executed play. This is the way it's got to be. Now, Glaber, let's keep the runs rolling. Let's not just stay at 1 run. I love that we're getting hits after there was 2 outs. There was nobody on, 2 outs. We thought, or I thought, everybody thought we were just going to lay out another dud for another inning, but we didn't. We came through. They scored a run, got a hit, just missed the home run. Then DJ gets a hit. Now Glaber's going to get a hit. This is what we need. Keep it rolling. And the Blue Jays scored 4 runs on 2 outs yesterday. Why can't we do that? We can do that. With the New York freaking Yankees, we should be able to do that. Get back to what we were doing in the beginning of the season. Bruin, what's up, brother? What's up, Bruin? Nice to see you in the room, man. Always good to see you back, man. You were here yesterday, you're back in here today. What's going on with you today, brother? I think a lot of the cellar dwellers are bailing on us today, man. A lot of them are, they'll be here. They'll be here. They make late appearances at times, bro. Let's go, Yankees. Yep. And we got a run, brother. We got a run. We had 2 outs in the inning. Then Rizzo gets a hit, misses a home run by like 2 feet. Then DJ gets a hit. The Yankees have the nerve to get 2 hits in the same inning, back to back. Wow, we haven't seen that in how long, man? And then Rizzo takes advantage of a bad throw into third base, and he runs home. We're up 1-0, brother. And we're going to keep it rolling, man. Glaber's going to get a hit. We're going to win big today. And they retired Paul O'Neill's number. So now you're caught up, Bruin. You're caught up, brother. Yep. The Yankees are going to win today. We got Scherzer and DeGrom to go against tomorrow. And you know what? We're going to beat them too because the Yankees are back. I'll be back in my Yankee gear tomorrow, man. I didn't wear my Yankee gear yesterday or today because I'm trying all these things that these fans tell me, superstitious fans say we got to do these things. So I decided not to wear Yankee gear this weekend. I'll be back in it tomorrow for Yankee Mets. Got to represent the Yankees and our team. but I'm not wearing it today because I'm trying out these fan superstitions. How's your Sunday, Bruin? I love that you're a Boston Bruins fan and a Yankee fan. Yeah, hopefully they keep it up, brother. Hopefully they keep it up. They will, man. We're gonna come out of this, man. We're gonna come out of this horrific slump, losing 15 out of the last 19 games. The Yankees haven't done that, they said, since the 90s or 1990s. So we're gonna come out of this horrific slump. And when we do, we get our bats, a couple of the bats back. We're gonna make the league pay. And everybody that's saying, yo, the Yankees are gonna lose, they ain't gonna make it, they're done, they're this, they're that. That's not gonna happen. That's not going to happen, man. It's going good, brother. It's going good, man. We're just here on a Sunday afternoon watching this game. We got some cellar dwellers that show up late on Sundays, man. Sunday's a gay day where the chat starts getting crazy, gets going in a little bit, man. Every Sunday is like this. It starts out slow on these afternoon games, you know, whatever. It's all good, man, because we're here and we're diehard fans, and that's what we do. That's what we do. The Yankees themselves can't keep this disgustingness going. And you had to do that, right? Anyway, brother, sorry, my family was distracting me, man. We got family here upstairs and they distracted me for a minute. But it's all good, man. It's all good, brother. And that's what we're doing here, you know? Bruin, anybody you know, man, bring him to this chat. When this chat gets rolling, man, it's the greatest chat on YouTube. It really is. We talk a lot of crap. We talk trivia. We do everything, especially when the team isn't playing well, man. How do you think your Bruins are going to do it? Hey, Patrice Bergeron, did he retire? I don't think he retired, right? Didn't he say he was going to retire and now he didn't? I didn't look too much into it, but I heard something like that, man. I thought he may not be retiring. The Bruins always seem to be like right there, but they don't get too far in the playoffs. But you guys got some hard-nosed players on the team. So I'm excited about this coming back. I'm excited about the hockey season coming back. Can't wait. Got a whole I can't even think. It's been just a whole bunch of years since the Rangers have excited me for a season coming up, man. Last year was a dream to get that far, and now this year is going to be that much more incredible. It's going to be that much more incredible, man, this year. And especially when the Rangers made the playoffs and the Islanders didn't. That was awesome, man. Like, growing up in New York and Long Island, I was always I don't mind the Mets. I don't mind the Giants. I don't even think about the Nets, really. But the Islanders, we always hated the Islanders. We always hated the Islanders because they're in the same division. And I grew up right near where the Islanders play, Nassau Coliseum. I grew up like 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes from there. That's it. And I was a Ranger fan, but there was a bunch of Islander fans, and the rivalry between Rangers and Islanders is nasty. It's a nasty rivalry, man. I don't go for the Islanders. I'll never go for them, man. I just despise them. Every other New York team, I really don't. The Mets don't bother me. The Giants don't bother me. I mean, I'm a Jet fan, like I said. So it's but the Islanders, oh. And the Devils, I'm not a big on the Devils either, man, because that goes back to Martin Brodeur versus Mike Richter and Mark Messier and that big series that the Rangers took from them after being down 3-2. And Mark Messier guaranteed we would win, and we did. And Stephane Matteau scored on Brodeur, and the Rangers went on to finally win the Cup. We're trying not to let it go multiple years again. Come on, man, get that. All right, let's go. We need to keep scoring runs, bro. We can't do what we did yesterday, man. Have one run and then every inning get guys on and not get them home. Remember, at the start of the fifth inning, we had 8 hits to their 0 hits, and we lose. It's unacceptable trash. And Cortez is out there today. And as I said, tomorrow's Scherzer and DeGrom coming up. I wish we had Cole and Nesta going against their 2 big pitchers, but we got Herman, Montes, and Tyon. One of those three combinations. One of those three combinations is going to be pitching, man. I think he re-signed for 1 more year. Yeah, dude, I think Bergeron did re-sign for 1 more year. I think he did, man. That's cool. The guy's going to – he's another all-time, man. He's an all-time great. He's going to go to the Hall too, man. Great player. Some of the Mets pitching coming up, all the Met fans are talking. You got Scherzer and DeGrom, man. Who you guys got? Like, we got guys that we don't know what they're going to do. We don't know what they're going to do. Tyon looks really good sometimes. Last time out, man, he only gave up 3 runs in 1 inning. Just 3 runs in 1 inning, and we couldn't even help the guy out. Couldn't even help the guy out, man. So that's not bad pitching to me. And he comes out, he pitches really well after that. When you have a Yankee batting order, we can blame Stanton not being in. We can blame Matt Carpenter not being in. But, yeah, I mean, come on, man. This lineup's got a lot of hitters in it, man. There's no one's hit. And Paul O'Neill's number retired today. Did you know that? I know he came in here a little late, but Paul O'Neill, his number's in Monument Park today. So there's a lot of Yankee legendary players there today. Jeter, Posada, Mariano. I don't know if I saw Mariano. I don't know if Jeter's there. I'll take that back. But he's from that era, man. Posada, I definitely saw there. I'm trying to see who else is in the booth with him right now, but it's really cool. Who knew that? You know, Paul O'Neill, when he got traded from the Reds for Roberto Kelly, that he would turn into who he turned into. A lot of people were like, well, who's Paul O'Neill? You know, we didn't have a lot. I mean, ESPN was around back then. It's not like it was no internet, you know, social media and things like that. So people, you know, players like a Paul O'Neill could easily have gone under the radar being on the Reds. He wasn't on a big team. And Roberto Kelly was a decent player for the Yankees. He really was. He was decent. So that was like a real phenomenal trade it turned out to be, because the Yankees it was just another cog in the wheel that made the Yankees great, along with the obvious ones. Bernie, you know, Posada, Pettit, Mariano, you know, those are all the big time players. Anybody else new in the room, subscribe, bell notes, hit the like button, man. This basement is going to continue to roll. It should be retired. Yep. Went Monument Park today. So O'Neill's up in the booth and they keep showing him. It's cool, man. He deserves to be up in that booth. Strike 3. There you go. Nestor Cortez again, man. Nestor Cortez again. These are the guys that we need out here, man. These are the guys that we need out against this Met team tomorrow, man. The Mets-Yankees series is bigger for Met fans than it is Yankee fans, because we don't think much about the Mets because they don't really have anything to do with us. But Met fans really think about it because they really can't, you know, they want to stick it to the Yankees. They want to stick it to the Yankee fans that their team's finally winning. It doesn't really bother me because we really don't think about the Mets. But, you know, we think about them during this series, and they have a lot of players that the Yankees normally would have had. Max Scherzer, he would have been a Yankee had we had the right management and ownership going on. Man, Francisco Lindor would have been a Yankee, not a Met. So the Mets players and the fans love it. And these are the same fans that hated George Steinbrenner and hated seeing the Yankees buy players, because this is the thing that Met fans used to say to us. Well, you guys buy these players, you buy these teams, you get Jason Giambi, you get Mark Teixeira and CC Sabathia and all these players. But yet now they got an owner. The Mets got an owner now, and Steve Cohen, that is not only a multi-billionaire, he is a fan of the Mets. He is a Met fan. So he's buying players for the team. And all the Met fans that hated Yankees for it, they all love it now. See, when it happens to your team, it's a great thing. But when it was happening to the Yankees, we're buying this, we're buying that. No. And now the Met fans love that they have an owner that was doing what our owners were doing at one time. So, and it's funny, you know, we weren't winning during the time when we were buying a lot of these big time players. It was the core, and it was the players that were solid players, could drop bunts, get the key hits, played solid defense, but they weren't Hall of Famers like Scott Brocious, Mariano Duncan, Charlie Hayes. You know, Jimmy Key, great pitcher. Jimmy Key was a great pitcher from the Blue Jays. We got him over here, you know, during those times. You know, we got David Cohn over from the Mets. David Cohn, he's not going to be in the Hall of Fame. David Wells, another great pitcher for the time. He's not going to go in the Hall of Fame. You know, so, I mean, Roger Clemens is a Hall of Famer. I know he's not technically in the Hall of Fame, but he's a Hall of Fame. I mean, there isn't many of those. There isn't many of those. Can you imagine that guy was called the Rocket because he threw like 95 to 97? That's like bullpen pitchers come out now and throw over 100. Come on, Cabrera. This kid, I'm really starting to like this kid a lot. His fielding's tremendous, man. Did you see him yesterday when he ran into the tarp and then smashed his face? He sacrificed his body yesterday. Like, this kid really wants to play. Really wants to play. So he's got all the support from his family. Why wouldn't you? Your son's playing for the New York freaking Yankees, man. All right, well, he's out. After that whole big up I just did, that whole build up I just did for Cabrera, and he flies out. But we ain't going to get on him because he's showing a lot of heart. This kid is showing a lot of heart right now. And that's what we want to see. That's the type of sparks we need to see on this team. Here's good old Aaron Hicks, man. 217, 6 home runs. This guy has been a biggest waste of space since Gallo left. Why is he playing today? Why is Aaron Hicks even playing? I don't even understand why this guy is allowed to come up to the plate. He can't get hits. He can't even field. And you know what's more disgusting is he's wearing Dave Winfield's number. I said in the beginning that Dave Winfield's number should be retired at Monument Park for the great Yankee that he was. And it's not. And Aaron Hicks is wearing 31. 31 was Dave Winfield's number on the Yankees. That number should be retired. It definitely shouldn't be represented on Aaron Hicks' back for, if not for nothing else. You know, that's a little disgusting and crazy, man. They're talking about the last big hit he got was back around June 18th. That was like eons ago. 1-2. I guarantee he's going to strike out. Yeah, Bruin. Why is he still in the lineup? Why is Hicks in the lineup? It makes no freaking sense. Why isn't Florial in the game today? The kid you just brought up from AAA. Why isn't he out there today? You got Cabrera out there. Play the kid. Play Florial. He should be out there. Merwin Gonzalez and Judge are out there. I mean, Gonzalez doesn't have to play today. I mean, why is Hicks out there today? I think Judge is the DH today. You got Benintendi, Hicks in center, and Gonzalez. Why is crazy, bro? Absolutely insane. This guy has no business being at the plate, especially when the team is slumping and can't get hits. You're gonna have this guy come in here. What do you feel bad for him? You're friends with him? I'm sure he's a great guy, but why is he in the lineup today? I'd rather see Josh Donaldson in the lineup, and that's really bad. Yes, Brendan, welcome to the room, brother. Welcome to the chat. In the basement, brother, in the basement. But yeah, we try to stay positive. We kicked some positives. And if you're new, anybody, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, man. Keep this basement rolling to 1,000 subs because we got the basement mentality, man. We started in the basement, working our way out. Man, we're more than halfway out to that 1,000 subs. We're going to get to 2,000. Brendan, the Yankees will get it done today. We're trying to stay positive, brother. I've been spitting out some positive things, man, like the Yankees pitching staff has been doing it. They've been doing it. They just have too much pressure on them. The Yankees pitching staff normally would have pressure of not wanting to give up a run. But when your team cannot score, you really can't give up runs, even if it's 1 or 2. Look at Aaron Hicks. Doesn't even get the ball out of the infield. Anybody surprised? Nope. When you see Hicks and he's getting booed, rightfully so. But just to be fair, they should be booing everybody right now. But why the hell he's in the game, nobody knows. Nobody knows why he's in the game. We're all in the basement, Brendan. All in the basement, brother. And the other dwellers will be here soon. We'll get the other regular dwellers in here. Sunday's a weird day for you guys that just started coming on the channel. Sundays, a lot of my regular cellar dwellers, man, they all like start creeping in around the 3rd, the 4th inning, the 5th inning. There's days I'm sitting here talking to myself for the first couple innings. I've been live streaming for about a month now, but we got a great crowd of guys that come through here, man. It's a lot of fun because nobody's a professional in here, man. This is just regular fan talk. Like we're all like, we'd be like we're all sitting in the same room, man. That's what sports does. We talk about everything, man. Everything. When the game gets boring, we do trivia, we do old school candies and old school bands and old school jerseys and just everything, man. So it's cool, man. And just like that, we got 2 outs already. 2 outs already. Trevino's up. 2, just like that. The Yankees came up to bat. Boom, 2 outs. Aaron Hicks is an automatic out. Automatic out. So like I said, I didn't wear any Yankee. For the Yankee Mets series, I'm wearing my Yankee jerseys for that. But I tried to be, tried the fan stuff. Tried the fan stuff. My friends that say, oh, man, you got to wear the rally caps on your channel. You got to do this stuff or do this or turn it inside out. I'm even wearing a Jets hat today. This is why I can handle disappointments right here. See this logo? This is why I can handle disappointments right there. Because I've been watching that dumpster fire for 4 decades. So this is what has made me numb to seeing trash play that we're seeing, especially from an offense. Similar to the Jets, who usually have solid defenses, the offense does nothing. That's kind of what we're watching here with the Yankees. The defense doing as much as they can do, and the offense goes 3 and out. 3 and out punt, 3 and out punt. Basically, it's the same concept with the Yankees batting order at the moment, right? So now you guys are caught up on a pretty good analogy. So I'll be back in my Yankee stuff tomorrow, but this weekend I'm trying the superstitious stuff that these fans do, and none of it works. Although we are up 1-0 right now. Like, we need more than one freaking run. We need more than a run. The Yankees get a run, and then they just get runners on and can't get them home. But we didn't get them on that inning, so forget that theory. Bruin, man, you saw my man Lou that came in here yesterday. I've known him over 15 years. He's a diehard Mets fan. And every Met fan keeps talking about how we're facing Scherzer and DeGrom, and we're not going to win. They're going to kill us. And I have to kind of admit that it is nerve-wracking that we're going up against 2 of the greatest pitchers of this era, let alone of all time. So I don't care, because the Yankees winning those games, these guys will have their mouths shut forever. If the Yankees aren't hitting like we're not hitting at all, dropping 15 out of 19, we got shut out 3 freaking times this week. 3 times. But if we go out there tomorrow and Tuesday and find wins against those 2 guys, these Met fans, you'll never see them pop up in the stream anymore. You hear Lou, my man that pops on here, you guys hear us all call him the Lunicorn, because you never know when he's going to show up. He can show up whenever he wants, but you never know when he's going to show up. He is a man about stuff like that. He will sit here. He's going to be here for the game tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of people in the chat tomorrow. A whole lot of people will be in this chat tomorrow for the Mets-Yankees. He's a man about it when the Mets lose. He's a man about it when the Mets choked away their season last year, too. They choked away their entire season. They were in first place coming All-Star break. They didn't even make the playoffs. So we'll see what happens in these 2 games tomorrow, man. But having those 2 monsters on the mound is going to be hard to deal with. You know, especially when our 2 big pitchers, Cole and Cortez, are pitching this weekend. And we need them to. We need them to. Because we need wins. You know? We need wins. And it's incredible, man. Especially with the Toronto Blue Jays coming here playing just as poorly as the Yankees have been playing, and they're kicking the crap out of us. But we're going to win today, guys. We're going to be positive. We're going to be positive. We have another dude. We call him, his name's Barton, but we call him Positive Percival. He comes in here, and he talks positiveness all freaking day. So we're going to try to stay positive in the room, in the basement, trying to stay positive in the basement, trying to work our way out. It should be inspiring, like that grand slam game where we were down 4-0, tied it up 4-4, then go down by 3 runs in the top of the 10th, then win on a grand slam at the bottom of the 10th. No, don't let that go. Catch that. Home run. Come on, man. It hit the top of the wall twice. It hits the top of the wall twice and then goes over the wall. It's the top of the wall. You see it? Top of the wall once, top of the wall twice, and goes over. 1-0, man. I mean, 1-1 now. See, now we need to get that back. Already we get nervous. Can the Yankees score a run after this? Can they? Can they score? Can they actually break this, man? We cannot allow a 4-game sweep, man. Especially what we're walking into tomorrow. Cannot allow a 4-game sweep to happen, man. This is why we need the Yankees need to score every time they get it up to the plate. Every time they get up to the plate, they need to score runs. And it's hard to get mad at the pitching. Like, okay, he gave up a solo home run. He's pitching pretty well today. He gave up a solo shot. So what? It shouldn't be a big deal, right? But with the way we're playing, it is a big deal. It's a big deal. That's what I meant by saying the pitchers have so much pressure on them, they can't give up anything. It's like a defense in football. Your offense isn't playing, man. You can't give up touchdowns. Can't give up even field goals, man. They just can't do it because you don't have any faith in the batting order to do anything. Thankfully, though, Abreu, I won't say thankfully because he got injured, but Abreu is out of the bullpen for the next 15 days. He went on the IL. So the Yankees, instead of bringing up Clark Schmidt, who had appeared in about 30 innings this game, he had a 2.4 ERA, and he had about 29 Ks in those 30 innings. We leave him in the minors and bring up this guy who's never played before in the majors, Luke Bard. Have you ever heard of him? Neither have I. That's who they decide to bring up here. Not Clark Schmidt, who has made some big inning games this year for the Yankees. He's pitching some big innings for us, about 30 innings of work. He's got 29 strikeouts. He's had a 2.4 ERA. And we leave him in the minors and bring up Luke Bard, who has not pitched one single game for the Yankees in the big leagues this year. And that's the guy they decided. You know, if he turns out to be great, fine. But I'm just talking about right now, at the moment, what the F? What the F? Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. None. Zero. Here's Jackie Bradley Jr. coming up, the guy who's been twice released by the Red Sox in his major league career. What is he going to do against us right now? We got to get out of this freaking inning, guys. We got to get another run next inning. I'm tired of watching this, saying the same stuff every day. So, yeah, that was another weird thing that the Yankees did today. Very, very, very strange, man. Very strange. Yeah, exactly, Bruin. That's what it is. Luke Bard has not pitched one. I don't care what he's doing in AAA. Clark Schmidt has been up here this year. This year. He's pitched in 15 or 16 games, 30 innings at least, 29 Ks, 2.4 for what he did for the Yankees in the big leagues, and he doesn't come up. There we go, 2 outs. See, like, to me, Nesta's pitching well. He gave up a solo shot. Big deal. That's going to happen. That's going to happen throughout the game. It can happen. One freaking shot. And now we're in trouble. You know? Pitcher's pitching well, man. Cortez is pitching well. Now, the Yankees need to come up in the bottom of the order and answer for that home run. They need to answer it right away. That's what they need to do. Not get 2 quick outs in 5 minutes. I barely pick up my water. It's 2 outs. At the top of the order coming up, they need to score runs. They need to score them quickly and often before they even get it out. Can we see that, please? Can we see that, please? You know, I feel awful. So the whole team's not slumping. And I'm tired of everybody telling me how the whole team is slumping. They're not slumping. Just the batting order slumping. But keep the same damn batting order for a little while, man. Now the last few days he's been switching it all over the place. DJ batting cleanup is like really weird to me. I cannot remember the last time DJ batted cleanup. I liked what he had yesterday with DJ, then Benintendi, then Judge batting third, and Rizzo batting cleanup. I liked that first 4. For once, we had a bit of a lineup that made sense, right? Bit of a lineup that made sense, and he goes away from that. DJ is meant to lead off, or Benintendi. However you want to put those two, Benintendi, DJ, Benintendi. However you want to do those two, I don't care. Those two need to be in the top 2. Judge hitting third, there's nothing wrong with Judge hitting third. When Stanton comes back, then you can have Stanton clean up. Then you can have Rizzo. Then you can have Carpenter when he comes back, which they say he'll be back by the playoffs. And yes, the Yankees are making the playoffs for all the haters that say, oh, they're not going to make the playoffs. Yes, they are. They're going to make the playoffs. They'll be fine. This is just a horrendous slump. Look at that. Already out of the inning. Nesta gave up 1 home run. He gave up 1 hit in 3 innings, and it's a home run. He should not have to lose over that. Should have just kept the batting order, Bruin. That's what I'm saying. So Nesta's pitched 3 innings. He's given up 1 hit. It was a solo shot that barely made it over the wall, right? He shouldn't have to lose or worry about losing because of that, man. 3 innings and 1 hit. It's a home run. We should still win this game. Our pitchers are doing it. Our pitchers are doing it, guys. Anybody new in the room, subscribe, downloads, hit the like button. Get involved in the chat. We got a whole bunch of cellar dwellers that are missing today. I think some of these guys are tired of watching the game. You got to get in it, man. We got to go through the highs and the lows. The highs and the lows. The chat in this area, the chat in the basement doesn't know if you get too huge. It's like 10 to 15 people normally. And they're all great, knowledgeable guys, man. We have a lot of fun in here. And you guys showing up now, Bruin, you're new to the room, and I love you being here, man. And Brendan, love you being in here too, man. It's fun, man. We get Gunner in here, and Lockport, and Michael, and the 2 Ricks. There's a bunch of guys that are always in here with us, man. It's a lot of fun. Sundays is a weird day. It's just a weird day for baseball. It's a weird day for a lot of people because a lot of people do. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do. People are mowing the lawn or going out with their families or spending the last couple of weeks of summer here, man. Summer's already gone. Summer's gone, man. Football's back in like 2 weeks. Hockey's back in 2 months. Basketball's back in 2 months. Already. We're back at that time of year. Before you know it's going to be freaking Christmas, man. Can you imagine that? I mean, you go around these stores, you're already seeing Halloween stuff. You're already seeing Halloween stuff, man. Where the summer goes, just I always feel like it's 4th of July weekend and the summer's over. Like after 4th of July weekend, it's like that. It's Labor Day weekend, and then it's freaking Christmas. To me, it's the football season's the fastest time of year. It comes back and it's gone. And for the Jet fans, it's always gone. Like it's gone for the Jet fans in the middle of September under normal circumstances. But maybe this year will be different. Maybe this year will be different. Hell yeah. Hey, Brandon, man. Brendan, I drove trucks. I was a cross-country trucker for a long time, brother. I ran from Dodge City into LA, up to Oakland, across I-80 over the Sierra Nevada mountains, through Wyoming into Nebraska, drop back down to Kansas, and repeat. And repeat, brother. That's what I did. Yep, that's good, man. I'm glad to see that you're in the basement, Brendan. And come in tomorrow. We got Yankees Mets, man. We're going to have a whole bunch of people in here doing this, man. So I really appreciate it. I respect what you do, man. I drove trucks, so I get it. Get it, man. 18-wheelers was the deal. I even did tankers in Texas, man. I did a whole bunch in the oil fields in Texas. So I've been around the horn on that stuff, man. So I got you, man. I feel what you go through. I drove tankers down in frac sand. I brought frac sand into the oil fields in Texas down there too, man. So I've been around the horn in the trucking world. So much respect, man. Be safe out there, driver. You know, watch that DOT and watch that clock, man. And get the decent truck stops, not BS ones, man. We had to pull in a few of those at times. Let's go, Benintendi. Come on, man. See that? We're just BSing a little bit. It's already 1 out. Already 1 out. Come on now. Let's go. Benintendi's 23rd. I'm sorry, I was silent there for a minute. I'm reading something. Benintendi is 23rd game with the Yankees. He was a 320 hitter with the Royals and an all-star. With the Yankees, he's hitting 223 games. I don't understand. Normally we put it as he can't handle the pressure in New York, and some guys can't. But he played for Boston. There's just as much fan pressure and media pressure in Boston as there is in New York. So it can't be that because he won a World Series with them in 2018. So it can't be the pressure. Benintendi's already proven he can do that. Boston is just as much a pressure market as New York is. New York might be a little bit more, but whatever the case, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you play here, Boston or Philly, you've been through pressure cities and pressure times. So I don't know what's going on with Benintendi. Maybe it's because he keeps getting batted first, fifth, second, fifth, sixth, first, second. He's never in a set spot in the order. Maybe that has a lot to do with it. Maybe that has a lot to do with it. And he struck out. 2 outs already. Come on. I don't blame him either, Bruin. Like I said, Sunday's a weird day in the basement, man. Sunday is a weird day because my channel's been around since 2011, but I didn't start doing anything till November on this channel. And I used to just do reviews and upload them. I've only been live streaming for a month. So a little, well, month to 5 weeks, right? So during that time, I found Sundays is the weirdest day for baseball and the regular cellar dwellers. Some days I get all of them in here, and other Sundays I've been here with 2 people, and other Sundays I've been here with 12 people. But I'm always here. I'm here doing it, man. And I just have fun. I have fun with everybody that comes in here, man. And that's how it is. I don't need hundreds of thousands of people in the chat. And the people that we have in here, the normal guys, it's great to have them in here. But Sunday is the weirdest day in the chat. You come back here tomorrow, Bruin, for the Yankees Mets, and it's going to be a whole bunch of people in here. And the game's still in all. There's going to be guys popping in. So that's what happens here in the basement, because that's what we do here in the basement, brother. But I appreciate all the support, because honestly, man, you guys make this channel happen, not me. You guys make the channel happen. Seriously, you do. I just show up. I just show up, man. But the cool thing about all these things I've realized is no one's ever watching the game alone. It feels like everybody's watching it together. You were in here yesterday with everybody, man, so you saw how it gets in here. And we were still missing people. We had, what, 12, 13 people in here, and we were still missing about 6 or 7 because they all were at that Buffalo Bills preseason game, man. So these things happen. You know, got other guys at weddings, but it's all cool because it's like a good circle of people, man. And I like it like that. Boy, Judge hasn't hit a home run in 8 games now. You think they're pitching around him a little bit? Yeah. He hasn't hit a home run in 8 games. He was on average this season. He was on average every 2.5 games. He was knocking out one out of the park. He hasn't hit one in 8 games. So is somebody due? Hell yeah, man. It would be great to see him hit a 2-run bomb right now. Be great to see him hit a 2-run bomb. He needs it more than anybody. He struck out. Boy, this is really bad, man. Really bad. Hell yeah, bro. And this is what's up, man. That's what's up. Aaron, man. And he's going back to swinging at these low pitches because everybody knows I think I'm throwing it out there, but I think he's like, when the pitchers throw the sliders and the breaking balls down low, I think Judge has like a 188 average there, but everything from his chest up is like, you know, whatever it is, like 250, 260. So it's a big difference, man. Big difference. But yeah, wow, 8 games. The last time Aaron Judge has hit a home run was the Friday. Not 2 days ago, but the week prior. If that makes sense. You know what I'm talking about. The Friday before this past Friday when they're playing the Red Sox is the last time he hit a home run. That is a long time ago, man. That's a week and a half ago. It's the last time he's hit a home run. Because the Yankees right now, they have an off day on Wednesday. We've had 12 games in 12 days, which the 12 days will be over on Tuesday after the last game with the Mets. They've had 12 games in 12 days, and 10 of them were against the American League East. 10, and we've been playing poorly in every single one of them. We're 2-9 in our last 11 games. 2-9, 15 losses, basically 4 wins out of the last 19 overall, bro. Come on, man. It's trash. Now we got a runner on again. A runner on. Rizzo's up. I mean, we had a runner on. Aaron Judge up 1 out. Benintendi up 1 out, right? No one can get a damn hit. Come on, Rizzo. 3-0. Good. Keep working that count, Rizzo. Come on. Come on. Keep working that count. We need some positivity in here, man, even from me. Because I can go positive, negative very fast, very fast. After this, after the day off Wednesday, we start 4 in Oakland. Oakland sucks. We better sweep them. And then we got 3 in Anaheim. So we're going to be on the road again. Walker, good. Come on, now we got 2 on. Let's go. Let's get a hit. We got 2 on, 2 out. We need to get it. Here we go, coming up. We got a big road trip coming up. We got 4 in Oakland. We should win every damn game in Oakland. Then we got 3 in LA. We should take 2 out of 3 there. And then we got Tampa Bay again. We need to win those games. This is the time to get this thing straight. This is the time to get things straight. They're saying the game on Tuesdays on Prime Video. What does that mean? It is getting so hard to watch these games. Apple TV, Tuesdays Met Yankee games on Prime Video. how do you watch these games? How can you keep up with this stuff, man? I turned on the game Friday. You know, my usual setup, I get in here about a half hour before just to make sure everything's working right, because I am a tech dumbass. I'm a tech dumbass. I really am. Thank you to my family and my friends that help me out with this stuff, because I swear to you, when I set this stuff to come on here every day, I don't even know how I get on. Come on, DJ. Come on. See, I do that too. I'll start talking and I get into the game for a minute. But yeah, so I don't even know how to get on here half the time. But I'll tell you what, Friday with the Apple TV, I came in here like I normally do, half an hour before, to make sure everything's working right, make sure I get Lou set up to where when he likes to pop in here too. And then I'm like, wait a minute, where's the game? Because I know Friday night games are played every Apple TV has Friday night game of the week. And when they come in there with the game of the week, the Yankees were on that game. Man, I went through, it took me like 40 minutes calling Lou, getting my son's help to get this thing going. How do you watch these damn games? Rick, what's up, Rick? Back in the basement, brother. Good to see you, man. Always good to see you back in the basement, Rick. Rick, you're starting to become a real regular in here as well. We appreciate it, brother. You are getting close to cellar dweller status, man. Cellar dweller status. Rick with the K. There you go. Get that run in. Run. Go, 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 go. Boom. Yes, the Yankees scored a run again. Are we allowed to do that? Are we allowed to get back-to-back hits in the same inning? Are we allowed to do that? Yes, man, this is what we need. We need to start coming back and winning these games. That's what's up, DJ. That's what's up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Bichette should have had that too, that ground that went right over his glove. Rick, what is going on? Rick with the K, man. Rick with the C is at Rick K, Rick C. That's what I'm still figuring out a good name for you two Ricks. Rick, yeah, I don't know why they have games on all these different streaming platforms. Free. It's annoying. Bro, Bruin, you should have seen what I went through on Friday. Lou was at work. He's calling me, taking time out of there, telling me what to do. My son's down here helping me. And then because I was so focused on doing all that to get the game going, because I'm telling you, you guys helping me on this channel, you guys showing up, it's important to me to get on here, to be here with you guys. Like I said, whether the chat room's 10 to 15 people most of the time, and I love it, man, because everybody appreciates it so much. So I put in all this effort to try to get Apple TV going. I don't have an iPhone. I don't have that kind of status. I don't have an iPhone. So getting that going was impossible. It's really irritating. And then I screwed something up on my live thing. So once I got the Apple TV straight, we're doing the Zoom setup. And I hit something wrong when we're trying to get the Apple TV. So it kept rejecting my live. I'm like, what is going on? All that. So for Apple TV, and the announcers are the worst announcers you ever could possibly listen to. They had just given the outfield defense roster, everybody that's playing in the outfield for the Yankees, right, on Friday night. They already stated Aaron Judge is in center field and Cabrera is in right field. Very first hit of the game, right after they say that, Cabrera robs a home run, and they're like, oh, look at Aaron Judge robbing another home run. It's a Cabrera, dude. Like, what are you paying? I mean, you just said Judge was in center field and Cabrera's in right field, and you don't even get that right. So I went through that whole headache to listen to this. So then I tried to listen to legendary radio announcer John Sterling. I said, I'll just listen to John Sterling instead of Apple TV garbage. It's almost like they had it out of sync on purpose, because John Sterling wasn't in sync. It's like they made it sure that you had to listen to Apple TV. Absolute trash announcers. They don't know what they're talking about. We could do it better, and that's pretty bad. We're just fans. We're just fans. We could. I swear to you, we could have done a better job. We could have done a much better job. Anybody else new in the room, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. We're in the basement. We are just fans speaking to fans, man. That's it. I am not a professional. Don't claim to be, and I'm not auditioning for anything like some other channels do. They don't even acknowledge people in the chat. We acknowledge everything in this chat, especially when we get loaded with all the regular cellar dwellers, man. It's a lot of fun in here, and I appreciate all y'all, because you guys make this channel happen, not me. I just show up. So far, doing the update on my listening to friends of mine that have the superstitions to say with the hat stuff and wear different, don't wear Yankee gear and all that. I've been experimenting for the past 2 weeks on fan superstitions, which I believe in none of them, because either the team's going to get hits or they're not. It's not because I showed up in the room or wore my hat like this or did any of that garbage. I never believe in that. But for entertainment purposes, I've been listening to some of my friends that do this nonsense, and I start trying it myself. So the most I can say that I've gotten out of this. Hold on, did Glaber just screw this whole inning up? He sure did, and he's out. Thank you, Glaber, for participating today. So I tried this stuff. So I'm told, hey, man, don't wear Yankee gear this weekend. So the only positives I see from doing this weekend, I didn't wear Yankee gear. I wore my Iron Maiden t-shirt yesterday. Today I got Cypress Hill on today. And what we're doing with that is not wearing Yankee gear. The most I saw was yesterday the Yankees had 8 hits to Toronto's 0. We had runners on base every inning through 4 innings. The 5th inning, after they scored 4 runs, we did nothing in the bottom of the 5th. We only got 1 run out of the deal. So that was a positive because we weren't even seeing runners on base in the previous games, right? Remember, we got shut out 3 times this week. And then today we have a lead. So is not wearing Yankee gear really working for the weekend? Are my friends right with this superstitious stuff? I still believe this is all coincidental stuff. I'm sorry. I still believe it's coincidental. But like I said, for entertainment purposes, I figured I would go forth and do this stuff. And you know what? I will say there's more positive things happening. But tomorrow when we play the Mets, I will be back in Yankee jerseys, Yankee hats, and the whole thing. Maybe the bad juju in the room is the Jets hat, because the Jets are usually, well, like I said, I'm a 4-decade Jet fan, so they've made me numb. They've made my body accepting to disappointment in teams. And I built up a high tolerance for watching offenses that could do absolutely nothing when we have a decent defense. So it's very similar to this going on here. It's true, Bruin, and they should do those fans to call games for the Apple Week. If you've never heard the Apple announcers, it's horrible. I mean, I understand people can make mistakes. I make them in here too, but I'm a fan. I'm just a fan, dude, making mistakes. You know, I'll make a mistake here or there. I'm pretty knowledgeable with my stuff. We have, like I said, a lot of the regular cellar dwellers are very knowledgeable with their stuff too. Okay, so Stanton played in Double-A Somerset last night. He went 0 for 3 with 2 Ks, but he's missed the last 25 games. He's on his way back, though, guys. Even if he can get it back here as a DH, get some more protection for Aaron Judge. All due respect to Anthony Rizzo, because he's no party to pitch to either. The dude can hit, and we know he can hit. So it's no disrespect even to him, but to have Stanton and Matt Carpenter back in the lineup is huge. So Vladimir Guerrero's up. The Yankees actually answered back for giving up that home run. For Cortez, which we said, he has 1 hit, 1 home run. He shouldn't have to pay the price for that. And what do? We get the run back for him. The Yankees actually get the run back for him. They're talking about Matt Carpenter for a second. They're saying he should be back by the playoffs, man. So we just couldn't forget about Carpenter until then. He was such a find. He was such a find. He was ready to retire, man. And then the Yankees picked him up in May, and he's been killing it. And of all people, he's got to be the one to foul one off his foot and fracture his foot on a freak accident like that. Just a freak flick at a ball, and that's what we get. Isn't it funny how, listen, we don't want anybody getting hurt. It's just a point I'm making. Isn't it funny how the bad players never get hurt? Like Joey Gallo never fouled a ball off his foot and fractured it, but Matt Carpenter's hit like 320-something. It happens to him. It even happens in football. It seems like the players that don't put 100% effort in, they never get hurt, but the other guys do. It's crazy. Yeah, Bruin, I am a 4 decades Jet fan, sir. Yes, sir. Yep, I am. 4 decades. I became a fan when the Jets drafted Joe Klecko. That's how long ago I've been a fan. I've seen 4 AFC championship games, 82, 98, 09, and 10. I was not alive for the Super Bowl, so I'm older guy, but I'm not that old. And all 4 AFC championship games, all 4 were losses. That's the closest I've seen the Jets get to the big game. Great play, Rizzo. Great play, man. Good play. Good catch. Man, he ran over again. He ran into the wall also, man. Good catch, Rizzo. That's what we're talking about, man. Let's get some freaking wins. Hey, Bruin, it doesn't kind of suck. It does suck. So this year, when everybody, the Jets got a great draft, right? The Jets got a great draft, and a lot of people are like, yo, Johnny, man, you didn't do a review on the Jets draft, man. Look at all these great picks. Listen, I've seen that movie before. We did get a lot of great picks. Sauce Gardner is a hell of a pickup. The guy did not give up one passing touchdown in college, man. That is amazing. The one thing that I do have a problem with is when we get players, and then not just the Jets, I'm talking about in general. When teams get players and they're automatically compared to legends, and they haven't even played it down yet. They said Sauce Gardner, like, man, Johnny, you must be excited. You got the next Darrelle Revis. That's a pretty tall order. You're putting Sauce Gardner in Darrelle Revis in the same sentence. The dude has not played it down yet. I'm not even being negative. It's just saying, how can you be saying that? How is he Darrelle Revis? Darrelle Revis, next to Deion Sanders, is the greatest cover corner of all time. He shut down everybody, all the great receivers in his era. All the great receivers were shut down in his era. Oh, all right, Bruin. We're talking about that kind of sucks for Carpenter. Yeah, but see how your comment, that kind of sucks? After saying 4 decades as a Jet fan, then the next one was that kind of sucks. See how that still applies, though, even though you were talking about Carpenter? See how it still applied for the Jets? It still made sense for me to answer it that way. So, see, that's what happens when we're in the basement, man. That's what happens. It's basement mentality stuff right there, man. See, it all flowed in anyway, Bruin. It all flowed anyway. Hell yeah. Team Basement, Rick. Team Basement. Yeah, we'll call you Rick Z. Rick Z. You got it, brother. That's it. Rick Z. Hell yeah, Bruin. That's what's up, man. That's how that stuff works in the basement, man. It all made sense anyway. So big ups on that. Rick Z. That's it, brother. Yeah, the other Rick, we're calling him RC. So he's RC, you're Rick Z, and he's RC. He's at a wedding all weekend. He popped up last night, though, man, to say what's up. So that was cool to hear from him because he's normally in here every day. He's another regular cellar dweller. The other cellar dwellers, Gunner and these other guys, man, Michael and so on, man, they probably don't even feel like watching today. Gardini, Lockport, these guys go back and forth on trivia all the time, and they like to have their own little debate right within the chat, man. So there's a lot of people doing other things because they're getting tired of watching the Yankees. I think a lot of people are just tired of watching the Yankees. So you know what? Maybe me doing these superstitious things that people tell me that I don't believe in, not wearing Yankee gear. Maybe it's because those guys aren't in the room is the reason why the Yankees are winning today. I'm going to bring that up when they come in. Let's go with that. Gunner and Lockport and Gardini and Michael and everybody else, Rick, RC, when all those guys are going to come back. Maybe they're the reason. If the Yankees win today, oh, come on, man. Don't start giving up runs. Let's go. Let's go. Now they got first and second, 2 outs. Give me a break here. You know what I mean? Can't give up runs. But anyway, maybe the other cellar dwellers, if the Yankees win today and a lot of those guys aren't here today, we're going to tell them, hey, man, the Yankees, maybe they were the bad luck guys. We got to find some reason. We got to find something as to why this team can't get hits. But we're winning today. We're going to stay positive with this. We got to get out of this inning right now. And again, Cortez only has 57 pitches, so we're still good, man. 2 outs. We're going to get this dude out right here. And the Yankees are going to come up in the bottom of the 4th and score more runs. We got to have a game where it's just a lot of fun, a lot of runs, bringing it on. That's what we got to do today, guys. Come on. That head scratcher, like I told you guys already, the head scratcher today is Abreu goes on the 15-day IL, and we bring up Luke Bard, who's never pitched in the majors ever for the Yankees this year. But yet we saw 16 appearances from Claude Schmidt, who's still in AAA. Pitched 30 innings, 2.4 ERA, 29 strikeouts in 30 innings for the Yankees. I mean, for the big team, for the big club. And they don't call him up. They call up a guy, Luke Bard, who's never pitched for us at all this year, except in the minors. That's really odd. It's really odd. Why would they do that? And Abreu, not for nothing, man. That guy's been twice released by the Yankees previously. What is the love affair with Albert Abreu anyway? He'll have a really good game, and the next game he sucks. There's no gray area. There's no gray area. He's good or he sucks. And yesterday he sucked. And oh man, Trevino's getting beaten up back behind the plate today. He's getting hit in the head with the bat. He's got hit in the face mask a couple times. The ball, foul balls. Oh man, he's getting knocked around today. Poor guy. I'd hate to be a catcher. He's getting hit a little bit today, but anyway, this is what we're looking at. What are these moves these Yankees are making? Why is this guy Bard coming up? I'm positive though. Scott Effross, the relief pitcher we got from the Cubs, dude, this guy's been lights out, man. They've been using him as a closer as well. This guy has been lights out, man. Triveno, I was calling him Trevino too, the guy we got from the Oakland A's. He's been pitching really well also. His last outing wasn't too great, but again, how can we blame pitching when they don't have support from the offense? I'm telling you guys, I'm a broken record with this stuff. Let's start winning so I can say different things, man. How about that? As I said, I could have recorded myself from yesterday for today, and you guys would have thought I was live because I say the same crap every day because the Yankees give us the same crap every day. How is that not a strike, man? Are you guys watching this? I mean, Trevino just caught it. It was at the lower corner. He just caught it. Like, his glove didn't even move. How is that not a strike? Now it's full count. He's got to get this out, man. It's 2 outs. Let's go. Enough of this charade. Another foul ball, man. This at bat is taking a while. Anybody new in the room, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. This is the basement, man. This is the basement. People are like, yo, Johnny, why don't you have the subscribe button and the bell notice? You know, all the things that you see on other channels, they have them all there so you don't have to say it. Man, I don't know how to do that. I don't even know how I got on here today. So just do that, man, and that would really make it great. By the way, guys, by the way, Basement Squad Reviews, I'm going to put it in the chat. If you haven't subscribed to Basement Squad Reviews, that's me and my daughter just started a music review channel. We're going to do all types of reviews. Hold on. Boy, this guy, that bat is taking an eternity, man. He should have been out already on that last pitch. The Basement Squad Reviews, we got 2 videos on there now. We literally just started it on Thursday. We're going to have more coming out this week and every week after. It's me and my daughter. So you're going to see this in the chat right here. And please pull it up, subscribe. We would appreciate it because we're going to keep this thing rolling. Keeping the basement rolling is what we're doing. Make sure I spelled that right. But anyway, yeah, you guys subscribe to that. Check it out, man. Hit the like button on it, man. That's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're doing old school rock, rap, R&B, metal. We're doing new school stuff that my daughter listens to that I don't. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hell yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So there you go, guys. I just put it in the chat. Basement Squad Reviews. Find that. Pull that up. Subscribe to that as well. Keep supporting the channels, man, because you guys make this stuff happen, not me. This must be the 5,000th pitch to the inning. Quick, what is up, brother? Now, Quick is a solid. Look at this, another foul ball. This is going on forever. Quick, what's up, brother? Another solid cellar dweller right there, man. Yo, the Yankees are winning, brother. The Yankees are winning. Quick, man, go to Basement Squad Reviews. You'll see it in the chat. I just put it in there. Me and my daughter started a music review channel, brother. We just started a music review channel. You're a good cellar dweller. You've been around with me for a while, man. You've been watching this channel for a little bit. It hasn't even been around that long. Even though it says I've been around since 2011, I haven't. I've been around since November of 21. Those other years I was on a truck. I did nothing with the channel for 10 years, man. So now we're on it. So quick, brother, you go on there, man. Support. There you go. That's it right there. Quick, I just threw it in there again for you. Hope everything's going well with you, man. We're getting closer to hockey season, getting back to football season, man. We're getting there quick. We're getting there, man. Just the dog days of summer that are coming to a close already. But we're here, man. We're glutton for punishment, but the Yankees are winning. He must have thrown over 12 pitches to this guy by now. And he should have struck out already. Chapman should have struck out because that one pitch was right in the strike zone and it was called a ball. Don't walk him. Yay! Yes, got him out. Finally. Finally, that was a forever at bat, man. Come on. That was forever. So we got Cabrera, Hicks. We already have an out, guys. Aaron Hicks is coming up this inning. There's already one out. So when they come up, Hicks isn't even leading off. He's the second batter in the order. Just put it out there. When they come up, when Cabrera comes up to hit, Hicks is second in the order. They might as well just put the out on the screen when Cabrera's up. Just put the out on the screen. I mean, Aaron Hicks is such a waste of space, man. You know what Aaron Hicks needs to do for us, guys? You know what he needs to do? He needs to hit. Cabrera needs to get on, and he needs to hit a two-run bomb. Even if he doesn't get on, he needs to hit a bomb. He needs to give us a run. We need a home run at Aaron Hicks. That's what we need. That's what we need. He needs to give us a home run. He's getting booed. He hates getting – listen, nobody tries to get booed. Nobody tries to get booed and play bad. We know he's not trying to play bad, but, I mean, give me a break. Lockport, what's up? Bruin, Rick Z, I told you guys, man, the dwellers will be showing up. The dwellers are showing up. Lockport, what's going on, man? What's happening, brother? Always good to see you in the chat, man. Another regular cellar dweller, man. Love seeing you in the room, Lockport. We're winning, bro. We are winning, brother. The Yankees are winning 2-1 right now, man. This is actually good, man. We look solid. Nesta's pitching a great game, but we already know our pitchers are pitching great games, man. It's our hitting. But we're looking good today. You guys do know because we have to win this game because tomorrow we're going against the Mets. In both games, they have Scherzer and DeGrom. Scherzer and DeGrom. That's what we're facing the next 2 days, Scherzer and DeGrom. We have to win today, and we have to take one of those two. Somehow take one of those two. Take one of those two. The Lunicorn will be here for the entire Met-Yankee game tomorrow. I guarantee you Lunicorn will be in here from the start to the finish. He will be here for both games. One cool thing about Lou is even if the Mets are losing, which they all say that won't happen, but he's real, man. He'll sit in here, even if they were losing 12-0, he'll sit in here for it. That's what I've known him a long time, well over 15 years, man. He's a great dude, and I'm telling you, that's how he is. So he's straight up. Yeah, wasn't that a fluky home run, man? That was unreal. Bro, but that was Nestor Cortez. That was the first hit he gave up, bro. It was the first hit he gave up, man. So that was a really fluky home run. But look, the Yankees answered right back. We haven't done that in a while. We answered right back and got that run right back. That's what's up, man. I just seeing them even fighting back and doing things like that, man, that's what's up. This kid Cabrera, we've already said it, man. The kid's been going off the meter, man. This guy's been doing it in the field, sacrificing his body. So these are the sparks we need. Why Aaron Lockport and Quick, we've already been talking about why is Aaron Hicks even playing? Why isn't Florial out there today? Florial, why is he not playing today? He's a young guy. We'd rather see the young guys coming out there making strong efforts to play, not Aaron Hicks. We don't need to see Aaron Hicks anymore. We don't need to see Aaron Hicks anymore. Sorry. There says there's no outs right now, but really there's one out because Hicks is batting next. So there really is one out already. You know what, Lockport? I don't know, man. I did not see any video messages from Jeter. Mattingly made comments. Yep. Jorge Posada's there. I have not seen anything from Jeter. That doesn't mean he didn't do it. From what we're watching from the game we've been watching, I haven't seen it. Now, that, like I said, I turned it on. The O'Neal ceremony was in the middle of the ceremony, so I don't know if he had done something before that or not. Hell yeah, Turbo Duran. Welcome in, brother. Hey, Turbo, bro, hit subscribe, hit the bell notice, hit the like button, man. This channel is rolling to 1,000 subs. We're going to get there, man. Welcome into the chat, man. Welcome in. Yes, Dodgers versus Yankees World Series. That's the positivity we're looking for, man. Because we're already saying once Stanton comes back and Chapman comes back, and we have Bader in the outfield, we're going to be good again, man. Our pitching is good. Our pitching's not slumping. Our pitching is on point. It's on point. Once the bats start coming around, we know the bats are going to come around. This is a horrendous, disgraceful slump. But we're going to come out of it, guys. We know we are. We're killing them. We're getting on them. We're entitled Yankee fans, and this is what we do. This is what we do. But it's okay, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to expect winners. We're supposed to expect winners out of the Yankees. That's why we sound like whining babies, man. But when they're slumping, the last thing I want to see, like I saw last night in the ninth inning, DJ and Rizzo are in the dugout, like joking around, laughing with each other. What is so funny? Fans don't want to see that, man. You guys aren't playing well. We don't want to see that. You don't want to see guys laughing and joking in the dugout when you're freaking losing. All right, Cabrera struck out, so there's one out. Hicks is coming up. That's going to be 2 outs. I'm sorry, I will be negative on that until Hicks shows us anything different. You might as well just assume. Oh, that's awesome, Turbo. Thanks, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. We have Basement Squad reviews. My daughter and I just started that channel. There's only 2 vids on there now. There's more coming this week. We literally just put that up there on Thursday, man. You'll see it in the chat. I stuck it up there. Basement Squad reviews, man. Follow that, because that's going to be a lot of fun. You know, our kids are older now, man. It's fun when you can do stuff with your adult children and have fun times like that when they're adults, because it's all cool, man. And she's been asking me to do that for a long time. I'm like, finally, like, let's just do it. Let's just get into it and get that thing going. So it's gonna be a lot of fun on the channel, man. Aaron Hicks, there it is. That I call it. He's out. And he's getting booed, man. I mean, you know, nobody wants to get booed, dude. But I mean, give me a break. You guys see Cabrera? That's okay, Turbo. Turbo, man, that's fine. Listen, we got Met fans that come in here. We got Red Sox fans that come in here. You know what? We're in the basement, brother. When you're in the basement, you can bring whatever you want. We talk about old school candy. We do trivia. We have a guy, Gunner, that comes in here that gives us trivia all day. So, Turbo, it's okay, whatever you're a fan of. All we ask is respect the basement. When we have a lot of our regular cellar dwellers in here, Turbo, there's a lot of chats going on, a lot of trivia, a lot of back and forth, just no cursing in the chat. It's all fun. It's not personal. So guys that are fans of other teams that come in talking trash, you guys can trash talk. There's no problem with that type of thing. There's no cursing in. Respect the basement. And yes, I do the NFL as well, Turbo. I do the NFL as well. I'll be live streaming that. I live stream NBA. I live stream hockey too. So when the big games come up, whatever the big game is, I do that, man. So we'll be doing a lot of this stuff, brother, okay? So you being a Dodger fan, nobody cares, man. We got, like I said, we got Met fans in here too, especially my good friend that comes on here occasionally, man. We call him the Lunicorn because you don't see him all the time, but we talk about him. His name's Lou. We just call him the Unicorn because a lot of people have never met him or seen him. So when he comes in, he is a Met fan. I've known him over 15 years, but he's actually a co-host on this channel. So anything goes in here, brother. Like I said, we just keep it respectable in here. Some of these chats allow guys to go off and curse and all that. That's not here, man. Honestly, these teams do not pay us to become jackasses to each other and want to get in fights and talk crap and curse and yell and scream, man. And you know what? I've never seen the point in that. I'm a 4 decades New York Jet fan. The last thing I'm going to do is get in a fight over the New York Jets. They're not bailing me out. They're not paying for my lawyer. They're not going to get me out of prison and say, yo, man, way to go. You knocked out that Patriot fan or whatever it might be. That's just silly to me, man. Sports trash talk is for fun. It's fun. And that's what this basement is. The basement is for fun. We're all just fans here, brother. I go off on this from time to time because I firmly believe that having people of all different kinds of teams in here, it's cool, man. It's cool. All I ask is, you're going to be in here and you're going to be a fan of another team, man, just shoot that sub out there, man. You gave me the sub, so it's all good, brother. We all do that, man. There's a lot of cellar dwellers missing today. Lockport, man, we got the Clash at the Castle coming up. Is Drew McIntyre going to be wrestling or not? I heard he hurt his back. I've been watching the reviews for I mean, the reviews, you know, my recordings of Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. I haven't heard anything. 100% Turbo, 100%. If you haven't seen it, YouTube New York Ranger fan hits Tampa Bay Lightning fan. That's right when the Rangers got eliminated. This dude, and it was a sucker punch, man. He's walking like this way, and there's a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, like, you know, right around here, whatever it is. And the guy is talking a little bit. This Ranger fan turns around and just sucker punches him right in the jaw and lays him out. This is at Madison Square Garden. Lays him out. And there's Ranger fans over this guy. You think he was dead. I'm serious. He wasn't, but I'm saying you think he was. It was such a sucker punch. And it's like, that guy ends up going to court. He got arrested. Who knows? He probably played what, 15, 20,000 lawyer fees. I don't know if he's doing any time or for assault charge or whatever. All that because the Rangers lost. I'm a Ranger fan. No, come on. Oh, it was foul. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, man. Whew, I thought that was gone. I was like, no, not yet. Not yet. Don't give up something now. We're rolling. It's the 5th inning, and we actually have a lead. Don't give it up just yet. All right, we got it now. Woo! Boy, that was close. Because I was rolling, guys. I was rolling. You guys that are used to me, when I get rolling on a topic, I will roll on it. And I looked up. When I looked up, I just saw Benintendi running over, and I saw the ball was like, you know, out. It looked out. Whew. We got to want a damn win. How great is this chat going to be tomorrow night with the Yankees and the Mets? Everybody's going to be in here tomorrow night. Everybody's going to be in here Tuesday night. It's going to be a blast. And Turbo, you show up tomorrow night. Like I said, there's a lot of Met fans now that Walker Buehler is out for the year. There's Met fans that come in here that just saying they got the easy ticket to the World Series now because they got Scherzer and DeGrom and all these other guys. So you'll have a lot of fun with that, man. It's just a lot of fun. You know, that should be a cool thing because I hear it from Met fans and your team sucks and your team this. So it's all good, man. And we do suck right now. I mean, how can I even defend the Yankees batting order right now? I can't. So that's the way it is. I don't want the Jets logo showing on the screen because that could be bad mojo, man. That could be bad. So, see, I'm trying to believe in these superstitions that fans try to get me to believe in. I just don't believe in this stuff. So I didn't wear any Yankee gear this weekend. I've said this 100 times. But the Yankees are winning. They've gotten more hits since then. So these guys, my friends, are going to tell me, see, it worked. It worked. No, it's not because I didn't wear my Yankee jersey yesterday or today. It's not because of that. It's because they're starting to get hits. That's why. I'm not going to do all this and believe that this is the reason why. If that's the reason why, then Aaron Boone didn't mention yesterday that the reason they got a run is because Johnny Basement wore his Iron Maiden t-shirt yesterday. You know, I mean, and didn't wear Yankee gear. Like he didn't say anything like that. You know, if they win today, it's not going to be because Johnny Basement didn't wear his Yankee jersey again. He wore a Cypress Hill t-shirt and had his Jets hat on backwards. So it's not going to be for any of those reasons. But my friends, I swear to you, my lifelong friends that watch sports forever believe this stuff. They do. I've never understood the rally caps. I'm trying, though. I said since the Yankees are playing bad, I'm trying everything to see what the hell is going to wake this team up. And they're looking all right today. I tell you, man, this is work. Any Lockport, you didn't? Lockport must have dipped off for a minute. Got to answer that Drew McIntyre question, brother. Roman Reigns dipped off, bro. Yeah, how disappointing for Garrett Cole yesterday, man. He had like a freaking no-hitter going. I know you can't count as a no-hitter because he didn't get through 5 innings, right? But he had no hits into the 5th inning, and the Yankees had 8 hits and only 1 damn run. Again, the pitchers can't keep having this pressure on them. Cortez now needs to get this done. We need to keep scoring runs. I am Captain freaking Obvious right now. Captain Obvious. Captain Johnny Obvious right now, spitting out all the things you guys already know. Everybody knows we need more runs. Everybody knows. And I don't understand why. You know, I'm about to say something I've been saying. I'm going to leave it alone for now. So I'm probably going to say it again later. So why don't I just save it for later? That makes more sense, doesn't it? Man, come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. I'm quiet for a second, man. Just for a second. Just for a second. Just want to get Jackie Bradley Jr. out. He hits like 211 career. Twice released by the Red Sox. There you go. 2-2. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. We need to get this freaking win, man. We need to get this win. And how great would it be if we did find a way to beat Scherzer and DeGrom tomorrow? How great would it be to beat them? Oh, all the Met fans are coming here talking. Wow, is that going to be great? Do I expect it? No. But it would be great. Yep, too many wasted pitching performance. Lockport, you're back in the room. You must have dipped off for a minute. Is Drew McIntyre going against Roman Reigns at Clash at the Castle? Did he really hurt his back? I've been watching the recordings of Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. I've seen McIntyre out there, so I don't know, is his back really hurt? Is he not going to Clash at the Castle, or is he for the Universal Belt? As far as I know, it looks like he's going. Why wouldn't he be? I've been watching him wrestle. Do you know, Lockport? Have you heard any updates? I'm all caught up I'm all caught up for tomorrow night's Raw. Even though we're not doing Raw on the channel, I've been watching the recordings, man. But I don't see how McIntyre is not going to be wrestling against Reigns for the belt. So unless you heard something different, brother. And that's just 2 weeks away. Too many wasted pick, man. Too many. Yep, we were talking about that too. I just want to continue to see run. I'm telling you, Yankees are going to make everybody pay. Everybody pay when we get our groove back, man. Everybody's going to pay because our pitching is on point. It's on point. It's poor pitching staff, man. Can't give up a damn run. Come on, Nesta, let's go. Come on, buddy, you got this. I said it for years. I've watched the Jets have decent defenses, but they're on the field the whole time. You know, you can't be on the field the whole time when your offense is doing nothing. They're going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Defense gets or interception on your own 15-yard line. Here comes the defense. Hey guys, don't give up 15 yards, please. That's the analogy for this Yankee offense. The pitching cannot give up one run because, and the minute our bats come up during this slump, 1, 2, 3 out, 3 up, 3 down, and the pitching right back. They don't even get a chance to even get a breather for a second. And they're right back out there. So eventually, just like a defense that's backs to the wall the whole game and on the field the whole game, the pitching staff as well, the back is against the wall when they don't even get 2 seconds in the dugout, everybody's first pitch swinging and out, and they're back out on it. So sooner or later, you're going to give up something. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. And when they do, it's like, sorry, guys, I threw a 4-hitter today, and one of them was a home run. We lost 1-0. Sorry. I mean, what are these guys supposed to do? Shut out 3 times this week. I've said that 100 times because I can't believe. Yay, 2 outs. All right, Aaron. Aaron Hicks, there you go. 2 good outs. Oh, incredible. Lockport must be doing 100 different things, man. He's dipping in and out. He's usually on point with his answers, man, especially when it comes to wrestling. Oh, there you go. Lockport, you must be missing my question to you, dude. What do I think of the Bills scoring on 6 straight drives to start the game? Didn't punt till 4th quarter. Absolutely incredible, man. I still love the punt you told me to watch, the 82-yard punt. I'm still fascinated by that. And the dude that caught 7 punts, but it's great, man. The Bills, dude, you like the Yankees right now. The Buffalo Bills should win the Super Bowl. The Buffalo Bills have no excuses this year. You got the right players. Everything's in place. The right coach. You got Von Miller on top of that. You guys should win. There's nobody in the AFC better than the Buffalo Bills. Nobody. The Chargers, I think, are the sleeper team in the AFC because no one's even worried about or talking about the Chargers, which is crazy to me. I don't think the Chiefs are the top team in the AFC anymore. I think it's the Buffalo Bills, man. You guys are beyond the Chiefs now. If you meet them in the playoffs this year, you're going to beat them. You're definitely going to beat them, man. You should have beaten them last year. So there's no excuses to me with the Buffalo Bills. There's no excuses, man. Now you guys got the team, you got the quarterback, you got the coaching staff, you got Von Miller. I mean, you guys got everything you freaking need to win that Super Bowl. I mean, to win it, not just show up. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, that's okay, Lockport. My question was, I'm all caught up. Remember, I told you I'm recording Monday Night Raw. I've been recording Friday Night SmackDowns. You know, we've been doing strictly Yankee baseball now. But because we're doing Clash at the Castle, I don't see any reason why. I heard Drew McIntyre's back was hurt and he possibly wasn't going to go up against Roman Reigns. I've seen him wrestle on SmackDown and Raw this past week. So he's got to be all right to go, right? Have you heard anything else? It's going to be McIntyre and Reigns still, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's McIntyre's still going up there. I know we were throwing out some other people, but I don't see any reason why this guy's not going to be a Clash at the Castle. That was my question. Did you hear anything else? Come on, let's get this last out, man. Let's get into the bottom of the fifth and put up some runs here. Let's go. Good. All right. Cortez pitching great game. Only 3 hits. Only 3 hits. That's it. Only 3 hits, man. So we got it. We're in position again. We're not going to waste another great pitching performance. We're not going to waste another great pitching performance. We're not. Let's stay positive. We're not going to waste it. We're not going to waste it. Anybody new in the room, man, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notice, hit the like button. Keep the basement rolling to 1,000 subs because we're inevitably getting there. Then we're going to hit 2,000 and keep this basement rolling, man. No one's a professional in here. We're just fans. Everybody in here is fans. You guys make this channel happen. You make this stream happen. I don't make it happen. I just show up. That's it. Yeah, okay, cool. I haven't heard different. I'm doing that, man. As of right now, I'm doing Saturday, September 3rd, Clash at the Castle, WWE pay-per-view event right here. Doing the live stream here. I haven't been doing Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns like I started to a little while ago. I'm getting more with the baseball than I was with the wrestling, but the pay-per-view wrestlings are happening right here, man. They're happening right here. Every single one of them's happening right here in the basement, man. SummerSlam we did. The Monday Night Raws is just more going on with baseball. And we got, I've been live streaming for about 6 weeks. It was a trial and error thing. And I'm just getting more with the baseball right now. And then with football coming back and Monday night games and so on, hockey and NBA. WWE is taking a back seat. We're going to do the pay-per-view events every time WWE is on. So Lockport, we're still fans of that, man. We're still going to roll with it. But for now, man, it's got to be with the bigger things going on, even though technically WWE gets more draw than anything else. So anyway, yeah, that's good, man. He should. I like some people that have been coming back too. I think they just brought back Karrion Kross just came back too, man. That's kind of funny that he's back. But I see they're bringing in some tag teams are coming back now too. They can't keep doing the Usos versus the Street Profits. They've run that rivalry into the ground, man. It's just going on too long. They've run that too much into the ground, man. No, Lockport. The only reason I'm not doing Jets Falcons is because the Yankees are playing the Mets. The only reason I'm not doing Jets Falcons, bro. I'm doing Jets Giants the following week. Dude, it's Yankees Mets. We have to watch that. Yankees Mets has to be watched. So I'm not doing Jets Falcons. But we are having another $25 gift card from the Sports Cave. You guys already know my man Frank, the sports memorabilia store in Deptford Mall, New Jersey, Deptford, New Jersey. The sportscave.net. This guy. He's giving another $25 gift card for the Mets Yankees. We're going to figure out something to do, a good, maybe a score, who's going to win the series or something like that, But the score has got to be said before the game starts, So we're trying to figure out something good on what to do to get that $25 gift card out to you guys, man. You know, if you win, like Mikhailov won, you got my email. It's johnnybasement430@gmail. johnnybasement430@gmail. You guys could email me and we'll mail you out the gift card, man. You call Frank, give you his phone number. You know, he's welcome to call him. I know you will, Lockport, regardless, man, but it's Yankees Mets, dude. It's Subway Series, a Jets preseason game. As much as I love my Jets, it's going to take a backseat to freaking Yankees Mets, bro. It's taking a backseat. I'm sorry, it just is. I know you'll be here no matter what, and I appreciate the support, man. You're a regular cellar dweller. All my cellar dwellers, man. And we got some new guys coming in, Turbo and Bruin and Rick Z, and we have RC. The other Rick is RC. He's at a wedding this weekend. So, guys, man, you guys make me want to show up. You guys make me look forward to showing up. Seriously. Oh! Benintendi, man, good hit. That's a double easy. What we're talking about right there. Right there, getting hits. Man, are they onto something with the superstitious stuff? Johnny, don't wear Yankee gear this weekend. Watch, they'll start getting hits. They'll start getting runs. Even though they lost yesterday, they were getting hits yesterday, I got to admit. And now they're getting hits today and they're winning. So is not wearing my Yankee jerseys all and my Yankee T-shirts all weekend? Is that what's been working? Wearing an Iron Maiden shirt and Cypress Hill, is that what's making the Yankees hit? Is this stuff really true? This superstitions? Now, Judge, of all people, 8 games without a home run. Of all people, let's go. He needs to be back on track here. Oh, and he hit him. He hit him. He hit him, and that Judge thinks that was on purpose. He hit him. Wow, Garrett Cole's coming out of the dugout. And you know what? You kind of wonder if he did hit him on purpose because first base was already open. So why would you hit him? And he hit him with a fastball. There you go, Yankees. Let's get some fire on this team. Let's get some fire on this team. Let's go. With first base open, it does cross your mind. Why did he hit Judge? He threw a fastball and hit him, man. Come on. Because he didn't want to pitch to him. He's scared. What was that, man? First base was open and he hit him. Garrett Cole came right out. Respect to Garrett Cole. He came right out, man. Like he's a pitcher and he knows it. That was BS. He hit him on purpose. He hit him on purpose. Good for you, Cole. I like seeing that. I like seeing that. That Yankee team's frustrated, man. This team is frustrated, man. I like that Cole came out there, man. Cole came right out there. Cole came right out there, man. He was talking trash, but because Cole's a pitcher, he knows. These guys can control their fastballs, man. That wasn't a breaking ball that went off, man. He can control their fastballs, and he drilled him, man. That's not cool. He drilled him. Big up to Cole, man. Big up to Cole. That's what you do, man. Stick it up for your teammates during a frustrating time, man. I love. Maybe that'll be this. Maybe that'll be the spark we need. The team's getting pissed, man. Maybe a good old freaking battle, man. Maybe that'll spark the team. Now I wonder if Nestor Cortez is going to come out and hit somebody. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. We need that kind of fire. Wow. Much respect to Garrett Cole for coming out because he knows that he hit him on purpose. First base is open. There's no reason to hit Judge except you're scared to pitch to him. You're scared to pitch to him. That's what it was. Pitch is a punk, man. He was scared to pitch to Judge. That's a punk move by an all-star pitcher in Manoah right there, man. There was no reason to hit him. I'm fired up. I'm fired up because we're all frustrated. The team's frustrated. The fans are frustrated. This is the pick-me-up we need. Anthony Rizzo should hit a 3-run bomb to put an exclamation point on this freaking stuff, ending the slump. Let's go. I can't even sit down for this. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, Rizzo. Punish this guy. Damn it. That's one. All right. Benintendi moves to third. Let's get him home. Let's get another run here. Let's go. Yeah, you know what? It's true. In the old days, a guy that just got hit to get on base, he would have taken a hard slide into second base. Hard slide and taking that second base out. Those days are gone. He didn't do it, but in the old days, yeah, man, you would take the dude out, man. You'd take him out. Come on, DJ. Come on, man. DJ hitting now. DJ's too. I gotta admit, I didn't like DJ being in the cleanup spot when we first saw the lineup. I didn't really like him in the cleanup spot, but he's 2 for 2 today, and he's got an RBI. Maybe Boone has something going there to where the guys that are working counts and can get a hit, you put him kind of a little bit more down in the order. You put him at the 4th spot in the order. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe because I didn't like it. I didn't like seeing DJ clean up, but he's 2 for 2. He's got an RBI. If he gets another one, maybe you need a guy like that that works, counts, and get a solid hit. DJ's that guy. So maybe I won't knock Boone for this, man. Maybe that's a smart move. He's trying something new. I hated on him at the beginning of this stream, but now he's trying something new. Dude, I still love that Cole came out, man. I love that, man. Because my respect for him just went up. Not that I didn't respect him before, but seeing that, man, that's like, remember CC Sabathia? He would come out. He'd be in the middle of all that. Sabathia was like the ultimate team guy when it came to that stuff, especially when he gave up that money. Could have gotten that $500,000 bonus had he completed that 7th inning against the Rays, but because they hit our batter, he came out old school and drilled their batter and gave up that money. People are like, well, he has a lot of money. Yo, $500,000 is a lot of money. I don't care how much you have. Who turns that down for your teammates? CC Sabathia does. That's who. And that's seeing Cole even do anything like that reminds me of Sabathia. That dude was a workhorse for this team, and he was a team player and a team guy, and that's what you do. That's what you do, man. That was an amazing. I'll never forget that. Even the Rays gave him respect for that, man. Wow, you could have had that money by completing that inning. You didn't do it. You drilled our batter anyway. That's team right there, man. That describes team right there. All right, listen, we're starting to get hits. I'm not going to get beat up everything on this thing right now. Come on, brother Lockport, man. Come on, man. Come on. That's where it's at, man. Cypress Hill, bro. That's where it's at, man. I had Iron Maiden on here. Yo, I grew up with everything, man, from rock to metal to R&B to Frank Sinatra to Cypress Hill, Public Enemy, everything, man. That was my stuff. Run DMC, Beastie Boy, all that era, man. I love all of it. You know, got into the 90s. I like runs. I like Rage Against the Machine. I like a lot of stuff, man. So it just, that's why the music channel, Basement Squad Reviews, is going to be so much fun when I do with my daughter, man. We're going to be doing reviews on all that. And she's in her 20s, man. So it's kind of like, she's going to introduce me to some stuff that I haven't heard, man. And it's just going to, and she's going to have stuff she heard growing up with all the diverse music, man. So it's just going to be a lot of fun on that channel. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. And I'm always going to promote it on here, even though most of you guys have subscribed to it. But I'm going to put it on here anyway because that's for the fam. That's for my daughter. Look at that. Subscribe to that. And you guys are regular cellar dwellers that know me. Know what can I not do? Last a whole game without a bathroom break. Bruin, Rick, Turbo, Rick with a K, you already know. Rick Z, you already know this. Turbo, you're just learning that all I do is drink water. I don't drink any alcohol at all anymore. This is what I drink, and this is why I need 2-minute bathroom breaks, and you guys already know. I'll be right back. I am back. And as always, thank you guys for understanding that I can not 20 years old anymore. I cannot go the whole game without bathroom break. And that's what too many of these do, man. Too many waters makes the bathroom break happen. But anyway, we're back. And I see that Nesta's still doing the job. Nesta, today we are not going to waste a pitching performance today. That's not happening. We are not wasting a pitching performance today. Listen. Remember what I told you all about the greatest snack out there, right? Pretzel nuggets with peanut butter, man. What? Strike out the side, Nesta. Let's go. Let's go, man. This is what we're talking about. You know what? Come back out, get a quick inning. We're going to come back up. We're going to get runs. We're going to stay positive, and this is what's up. For anybody that's concerned that this is getting too low, well, don't worry, because I got a backup plan right here. Listen, we're in the basement, and that's what goes, man. Subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep the basement rolling. Hey, Lockport, it's kind of funny, man. We don't have Gunner, we don't have Gardini, we don't have Michael, we don't have RC, you know, Rick with the C. A lot of Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoons are weird here, bro. They're weird. Oh, man. I usually just eat pretzels. My son got me onto these peanut butter pretzel nuggets, man. Wow. That's good stuff. He's up to 100 pitches now. 100 pitches. Strike out the side, Nesta. Come on. What a great game for him, man. We're not going to waste another pitching effort today. How great will it be we find a way to beat Scherzer and DeGrom? Find a way. How great would it be? What concerns me is we don't have our top pitchers out there. We're going to have Herman, Taillon, or Montes, who I don't – jury's still out on Frankie Montes, so I'm not going to say anything much with him, but Taillon's had some great – and even Herman, his last couple starts were not bad. But you really can't slip against Scherzer and DeGrom. You just can't. Come on, Nesta, let's go. Oh, he fouled it. I thought he struck him out. Oh, Bruin, man, you can't miss. Game changers. Hell yeah, man. So I got the backup right here. Thanks to my son. That's a shout out to my son who introduced me to these. I used to eat just straight the pretzel rods. And he's like, you got to try these, Dad, man. These are, what a gift. What a gift. Struck out the side. That's what we're talking about right there. Bring the fire, man. Get the fire back in this Yankee dugout, man. Let's go. Get this fire back. Let's get this thing rolling. Come on now. That's what's up, man. Bring that fire. Okay, now I'm going to say it again. I said it way earlier, and I'm going to say it again right now because that's what I do because we're in the basement and I want to peek myself if I feel like it, damn it. So, Luke Bard. Who's Luke Bard? Anybody know? 1, 2, 3. Anybody know? No, nobody knows because I didn't know either until before the game. Albert Abreu, bullpen pitcher, sent to the IL for 15 days. I don't know what his injury is. But he's on the IL for 15 days. 15 days. So we bring up Luke Bard, who has zero major league starts for us. Clark Schmidt, who has had 16 appearances, has 30 innings, has 29 strikeouts, and a 2.4 ERA in those 16 appearances and 30 innings. In the majors for us this season, was left in the minors. He wasn't brought up. Luke Bard was brought up, who has no major league time with us at all. Now, if he turns out to be great, fine. But as of right now, at this moment, why would you not bring up Clark Schmidt, who is all the innings, experience, the strikeouts, the 2.4 ERA out of the bullpen? Why would you not bring him up? There's weird things that happen with this Yankee team, like the love affair with Albert Abreu to begin with. The guy's either good or he sucks. He's been twice released from the Yankees, twice released, and we brought him back both times. Why? Why? Same as why you're bringing up Luke Bard. Our bullpen's pretty decent right now. Bringing up Schmidt would have just made it even better because he already has experience for this year. It's a no-brainer. Michael, right from the golf course, right to the basement. That's what's up, Michael. Always good to see another veteran cellar dweller in the room, Michael. And the Yankees are winning. The Yankees are winning. Nestor Cortez is lights out today. He only gave up 3 hits, and one of them was a home run, but it bounced off the top of the wall twice and went over, Michael. It was a really weird home run, but he has just killed it today. The Yankees are looking good. Judge got hit by a pitch. Garrett Cole was ready to fight everybody on the Blue Jays. There was no fight, but he was ready to fight everybody and anybody that was because he thought Manoah hit Judge on purpose, which it kind of seemed that way because he had, if you hadn't seen all this, Michael, I hope I'm not repeating everything that you already know, but it just seemed odd that he hit him with a fastball and first base was already open anyway. Cortez, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, and 5 strikeouts, 103 pitches. I mean, this is not going to be another wasted effort by one of our pitchers. We're going to finish this game. We're up 2-1. Come on, let's go, guys. And he has DJ batting cleanup. And believe it or not, DJ's been doing all right in the cleanup role. I didn't really like it to begin with. Loizaca's warming up. Loizaca's coming in. I don't know what he doesn't have any with the Yankees, though. That's my question with him, Michael. And Schmidt has been lights out for us, man. That's why I find it weird because Schmidt has been lights out. He has 16 games and 30 innings of experience with us, 2.4 ERA. And it's like 27 or 29 strikeouts, somewhere around there. To me, it's just, I would bring up the guy. I don't know Luke Bard. He has no major league experience with the Yankees. I don't know if he has it somewhere else, then okay. But I just feel like Schmidt has already proven what he could do on the team. And I thought that would have been the no-brainer to bring him up for that. But I don't know much about Luke Bard, if anything. So, like I said, if he pitches lights out, fine. Because Abreu has been a weird guy for us anyway. I don't know what the love affair with Abreu is. Some games he looks really good, and other games he is just awful. And he released him twice for a reason. So who can figure this stuff out? And the other thing we were talking about too, Michael, is they have to win today because we're facing Scherzer and DeGrom. I don't know who's going which direction tomorrow. But I think it's Scherzer tomorrow and then DeGrom Tuesday. I would love to beat both of them, man. That would be great because Lou will be in here with us, man. I know Lou is definitely going to be here with us for those games. Nobody expects us to win those 2 games. And I think we're going to pull one of those 2 out. Somehow, some way, we're going to get it going. This team is just, they're so frustrated, man. It's just something's got to bring them to life. And I think that after Judge getting hit and having that first base open, that just hopefully sparked some fire and unity in the team. Our problem is not pitching. Amen. It's not pitching. It's not. We've said our worst pitching performance in the last week and a half was Montes in the opening game on Thursday. Pitching's not the problem at all. We can't get any hits. And Aaron Hicks, for some reason, Aaron Hicks is playing today. Aaron Hicks is playing today. Why? Why is Aaron Hicks playing today is beyond me. Man, come on. I just hit the wrong button. Come on. Aaron Hicks is playing today and nobody understands why. That's what I said. Every time the batting, they show who's coming up next in the order, just put an automatic out when the Yankees start the inning, even if he's not leading off. I don't understand why he's even playing today. Boy, that fruit plate is really taking off on you guys, man. I had it here once, and it is like Raleigh loves it. It is really taking a mind of its own. I'm gonna be sure to bring the fruit plate. I'm gonna try to have one in here tomorrow. You guys love it so much, man. I did it once and everybody loved it. So I will bring back the fruit plate this week. Promise. Good, Michael. Good. Well, that's good then, man. If he's going to be a veteran, he can come in and pitch well, fine. Then I'll take back what I said. But from what I knew and what I've seen from Schmidt this year, to me, that would have been the obvious choice. So let's see what Bard can do then. To me, he's a veteran, but he was in the minors too. But I don't know. That guy, the only reason he was sent down is because he was the only one of the few, along with Schmidt, that had minor league options to begin with. So I understand why they were sent down when they were. But it still sucked, you know, when you have two guys mowing it down like that and you got to send them down to AAA. I just thought they were going to bring Schmidt right back up too. But okay. Yeah, Gardini and Gardini, always good to see you back in the room. Now the cellar dwellers are all showing up. The dwellers are showing up. Bruin, who I love that's a Boston Bruins fan and a Yankees fan. Look at Hicks, by the way, he strikes out. Anybody surprised? Nope, he should not be in the damn order. So Bruin and I were in here for the first couple of innings, and then Rick Z showed up. That's what we're going to call the other Rick, who's not Rick C, Rick Z. He showed up. So it's just us for the first couple of innings. I knew you guys would be rolling in. It's all good. Bruin's been a good supporter in here too. Florial's played 15 days in a row, dating back to 2 AAA. We have, God forbid, a player play 15 days in a row. Hey, listen, Cabrera may not have been, you know, Cabrera's been doing in the field. This guy's been sacrificing his body, man. He's been sacrificing his body out there. What he did yesterday, running into that tarp and then hitting his face on that wall, like, that says it all right there, that this guy's going to be an all-out player for us, man. And he's not the only one not hitting, but Hicks has been an absolute disgusting train wreck. Like, you should try anybody but him out there. Anybody. And when we get Bader back, forget it. As Michael loves to say, he's going to be riding those pines, man, splinters. He's going to be getting some hard splinters because he ain't going to see any time. None. With how much the game has evolved. Well, Donaldson's been off the last 2 days. No one's really missed him. DJ batting cleanup today. I wasn't so big on it at first, but now I think I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to get another hitter, I guess, that actually won't swing at first pitches, to bat a little bit further down to try to get those runs. And DJ did have an RBI today out of that 4th slot. So that was an interesting look that I didn't really like at first. He tried something. I mean, he's 2 for 3 today, DJ, in the 4th slot. So that's a little interesting, man. One second. It might be the Lunicorn. Anyway. Now here's Loizaga, who actually his ERA is a 5.7, but it's down to 5.7. He's actually had some decent outings lately. More decent than not lately. So he's starting to come around, which is a good sign. But again, it's not the pitching. It's like football. You have a good, great defense that keeps stopping the other team, and then our offense comes out and does nothing. But today we're actually going along. Let's finish this game. We need an insurance run or two, as we all know. I'm curious to see if they're going to put Let's go, the Wise Good. Come on, man. We're going to win this game today, guys, and we're going to carry this into Monday or Tuesday where we're going to find a way to beat Scherzer and DeGrom, and that's going to spark the team. That's going to spark the team to get out of this slump, because if that doesn't, I don't know what will. We're going to find a way to be one of those two guys, if not both. That would be so incredible. If this team could drop some bunts and play some small ball, that's how you beat pitchers like that. That's how you beat pitchers like that. That's what made the heart of those old Yankees so great. You could face Glavine, Smoltz, and Maddox, man, and find ways to win. 3 Hall of Fame pitchers. And that was Yankees teams. We didn't have scrubs for pitchers, but we beat those 3 guys, which we weren't supposed to do. And we did. They found ways. This team is different than that team, that we don't have the small ball thing. We just don't have it. That ball's probably going to drop in, damn it. Come on. Basement dwellers are back and forth. Henry, what's up, brother? Another cellar dweller. Welcome back to the chat as always, Henry. Good to see you in the room, brother. Good to see you in the room, Henry. Always good to see you, man. Always good to see you in the room, Henry. Like seeing all the regular cellar dwellers, man. Yankees are going to pull this one out today, brother. They're going to pull it out, man. There we go. Let's get the double play right there. Boom. Come on. Oh, he's safe. He's safe. He's safe. Wow, that was a really good play by Torres there, man. A good stretch by Rizzo, saving the error and saving the extra base, man. Great play by Rizzo. Yep, the throw wasn't that great to Torres to begin with. A nice scoop by him, and then he got it over to first, and Rizzo definitely saved the pass ball, man. So we didn't get the double play, but you know what? We kept the guy at first. It wasn't a very good throw from DJ to Torres to begin with, man. So he had a nice little backhanded scoop there and got it over to Rizzo, man. We're okay. We're still okay. I'm reading you guys' chats and I ain't commenting. Oh my gosh, Lockport, you guys, Lockport and Gardini. I don't know if it was, I think it was Rick with RC Rick, who called you guys the lawyers, Lockport and Gardini. I already know when you guys start talking, Lockport and Gardini, I just watch it. And like I always say to both of you and everybody else, you got to respect the basement. No cursing, no caps, no none of that, man. It's just sports talk. That's it. So always respect the basement, you guys, because you guys love going back and forth. That's all I say. Henry, man, what's up? Torres, a lazy player. What the F happened to him at the plate? He looks. Probably needs a day off. Yeah. Torres, I mean, got to admit, though, man, he's been doing better this year at second base, back where he should be, than last year at shortstop. That project was a disaster. At shortstop, he was not, and the Yankees let that happen almost the entire year. Like the guy, it felt like, I know he did it, but it felt like he made an error every game. It just made a wrong decision every game at shortstop. So getting him back to where he should be at second base, if he has a couple bad plays here or there, I'll take it over that shortstop disaster project that they did with Torres before. It was a disaster. And they let it happen for the whole season. It was weird. So he's back where he should be. Let's go, Jonathan. Come on, man. You walked him. Damn it. So first and second, one out. This is where we can't give up the run now, man. They're going to have Peralta's warming up. Wandy's warming up right now. They're bringing in a pinch hitter. I'm trying to see who it is. Oh, Biggio. Kevin Biggio. Every time you hear Biggio, you think of the killer bees from the Astros, man. Bell, Biggio, and Bagwell. Here comes Aaron Boone. So he's probably bringing in Wandy Peralta now, and that's exactly what's happening. Weisika's done. Peralta's coming in. Hey, Lockport, I think that's what Rick C called you guys, man. You drafted Hall of Fame, and Corey Davis is in my fantasy draft. Oh, wow, man. Okay. Wow. I thought I said Hall of Fame. I don't know why the hell I said that. That just took off on its own. I drafted Hall and Corey. Brees Hall is going to be a monster this year. I really feel that he is, Lockport. That's good, man. I really feel he's going to be a monster. I mean, what a great combination for the Jets to have Michael Carter, who's a versatile back out of the field, and he got good hands out of the backfield as well. Brees Hall is the fullback they're looking for, man. The Jets offense looks really solid, man. I'm very excited about it this season for once. So you getting them on your fantasy is actually a really good thing, man. I think that's a really good pickup. Corey Davis is a great receiver. He got hurt last year like everybody else on the Jets did. But that's another good pickup too, especially with Flacco leading off, man. I think, you know what's funny? These receivers, like Garrett Wilson was just saying how he said, no, it's not a disrespect to Zach Wilson, but Flacco throws a different kind of ball, kind of like, when you turn on your route, the ball's already there. It is a shot at Zach, and he was trying to make it sound like it wasn't a shot at Zach, and that's exactly what it was. Maybe he didn't intend it to be that way, but, I think some of these guys are like working with the veteran better than Zach. I'm not saying that's preferably what I want. I want to see us have a young quarterback that can actually turn into something. Flacco's old, but I think if Zach came back in week 3, let's say he comes back in week 3 and Flacco and the Jets are 2-0, let's just say they're 2-0. They're not going to let that kid play until Flacco has a couple of bad games. That's just my opinion. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. That's kind of what I feel, the direction that's going to go. So we'll see. But right now, let's just see if Wandy Peralta can hold the fort down here. Oh, gosh, man. Henry went number 1. Come on, man. You're talking about Derrick Henry? Of course he went number 1. Of course he went number 1. Second pick, he took Jonathan Taylor. That's a solid pickup, brother. Of course, Derrick Henry going number 1 is a no-brainer in that, man. No-brainer. That guy is like a modern-day Earl Campbell, man. That guy is a load, man. That guy's a monster. I grew up watching Earl Campbell. That guy, dude, Earl Campbell, John Briggins, those type of run. Ironhead Hayward, remember Craig Ironhead Hayward? That guy could freaking run you over too. Those were real solid bull backs, and of course, Marshawn Lynch was, more modern day one, man. That I loved watching exciting running backs like that. My all-time favorite's Walter Payton. It always will be. But just straight bull runners like that. Come on. Now it's bases loaded, 1 out. What's with the errant throw? Everybody stayed put. Thank goodness. We need a double play like nobody's business right now. We need a real double play right now. Lockport, you might have a really good fantasy year this year, man. You got some really solid players. Again, we're counting on Brees Hall and as a rookie coming out, man. But he could be a real solid move there, man. I like that. Corey Davis is going to have a big year. Definitely going to have a big year. Oh boy, you guys are going back and forth, back and forth. But thank you for respecting the room. Like I said, you all get into your stuff, you get into your stuff. But thank you for respecting the room, respecting the room, respecting the basement. Jackie Bradley Jr., this should be a double play, man. This guy is not a very good hitter. He wasn't a very good hitter in Boston either. That's why they released him twice. So, and versus lefties hitting 132. So this should be the guy we want up right now in this situation. And the guy that we expect to bounce out into a double play, man. That's what we need right now. Come on, Wandy. Let's go. This is the exact guy we need up in this situation. Jackie Bradley Jr. This is the guy we want up. This is their worst hitter. This is their worst hitter. So we should be able to pull this one out, man. This one we should be able to pull out without any worries, man. Oh my gosh, that was a strike. I'm being biased, of course, but that was right. You almost painted the black on that one. A low and outside, man. Come on now. We're clinging, right? Michael K's right. We're clinging to a 2-1 lead right now. Ah, 3-1. Come on, Wandy. Now you got to put it over the plate, man. You got to come right at him. Now you can't walk in the run. You got to come right at him. This is the worst hitter on the Blue Jays, man. Come on, stop dancing around them. Let's go. Just go right at him, man. Put him right down the middle, a little low, let him ground into a double play. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Come on. Christian Okoye, good call there, Lockport. Yep. Nigerian. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mark, welcome to the room. Mark, another guy that's welcome in the room. Met fan in the house, getting ready for tomorrow. Beautiful, 3-2. Getting ready for tomorrow's Met Yankees series coming up. We know Mark is looking very forward to that. And you'll have your buddy in here, the Lunicorn, my regular good friend, 15+ years, and he'll be in here at some point tomorrow. You know he will for Yankees Mets. So, Mark, welcome in as always. It's good seeing you, brother. And I know you're back to being miserable again. You ain't going to get any sympathy from us on that end, man. You walked in the freaking run. Come on, Wandy. Walked in the run. Thanks a lot, Wandy. Thank you. Thanks for participating, man. Thanks a lot. Rob, what's in, Rob? Smashing the like button. Rob, welcome back into the room, Rob. We are happy to have your presence. You are another cellar dweller that's been around for a while. We haven't seen you much in the chat, man, but it's always good to see your name pop up, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. And anybody else that's new in the room, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. This basement's rolling strong to 1,000 subs, and we're going to move beyond because of you guys. You guys make this channel happen, and I appreciate all of you guys and appreciate you guys respecting the basement. Yeah, bro, and it's real BS, man. This is BS. This is why we need runs, man. We get these 1-run leads and we give them I can't even tell you I'm trying not to repeat myself too much, man, but how can you not at this point? Come on, man. Nestor Cortez, another wasted pitching effort. Another wasted pitching effort. Great effort by Cortez coming out, doing this thing today. We get the runs for him, and then the bullpen comes out. Come on, guys. Don't give up another run. Leave it at a tie at least. Earl Campbell, Mike. Yep. Oh, yeah. Earl Campbell. Come on, man. That was like, and he did have some surprising speed. You remember on the Monday Night Famous one against the Dolphins where he broke to the outside and took off, man. But his legs were humongous. There you go. There's one out there, maybe two. He's safe at first. All right, well, we saved the run. We saved the run. We saved the run at least. Oh, all right, we got to keep this at a tie. The Yankees are still winning this game, guys. We're still taking this game. We're taking this game. We're taking this game. Oh my gosh, man. You know what's funny, man, is we're missing Gunner. Where's Gunner today, man? We got no Gunner. Gunner always has the good trivia, man. Gunner comes in, usually pops in with the good trivia right off the bat. That's what we love having him in. Thank you, Wandy. Thanks for participating. Now we got Marinaccio coming in. It appeared. I'll take that back. I'll take that back. I caught a quick glimpse, and I thought it looked like Marinaccio might be Trevino or whatever his name is that I always call Trevino. I know it's not Trevino. Anyway, 2 outs. Keep it at 2-2. The Yankees are winning this game today. We are going to win this game. I will not accept anything else but that. We're winning this game. Yep. Amen. And guys, don't forget. Come on, man. I'm with my daughter, Basement Squad Reviews. I know a lot of you guys have already subscribed to it. For the people that haven't, it's the channel that my daughter and I have started. Music channel. We only got a couple of vids on there right now. We're getting more videos this coming week from all types of genres, from metal to rock to old school rap, R&B, Frank Sinatra, modern day stuff. Everything's going in there because that's what we do. We are a diverse household with listening to all types of music, from me growing up to my daughter and my kids in their adults now. So it's fun to do things with your kids when they're adults because everybody is doing well. There it is, man. You go to Basement Squad Reviews and sub there. And I know most of you already have, and I thank you guys that already have it. Much appreciated. As much as you support this channel, you're supporting that one as well. You guys will see more videos, at least 4 more this week coming up. And again, you guys make this channel happen. You make that channel happen. And I really appreciate it because you guys make me look forward to showing up here. So tomorrow night and Tuesday, there should be a lot of fun in here because I know Mark, the Met fan, is going to be in here. Lou's going to be in here, and whoever else is going to pop in here. But it's big series coming up. So the guys that were asking about the Jet game, not doing a Jet game, not doing a Jet Falcon preseason. We got Mets Yankees coming up. That's just a preseason game. And all I hope is that the Jets don't start any starters. That's all I can hope for in that game. Bases loaded. Trevino is in. And I'm going with Trevino because Michael K just called him Trevino and I was calling him Trevino, but it's pretty damn close. So Trevino. And that's what Michael K called him. That's what I'm calling him. Now the bases loaded with Vladimir Guerrero up. Like, we couldn't get out of this with Jackie Bradley. Now Guerrero's up, and you have to pitch to him. I don't get into the Tom Brady thing with Gardini. Gardini, I love you in the room, and I love that you respect the basement after I asked you to, and you have, and I give you so much credit for doing that, and I thank you for that. But I've gotten off the Tom Brady thing. I hate Brady too as a Jet fan. Can't stand him, but he's the GOAT. He's just the GOAT. Period. He's been to 10 Super Bowls and won 7 of them. I used to defend Joe Montana. And I don't even do that anymore. So I don't get involved in that conversation anymore. I just let that one roll through the chat, and I love Gardini, and you're all good with me, man. I'm just saying, I just let that roll through the chat. Now, come on, man. You can't bobble that ball, Cabrera. Let's go. Good breakup, man. Good makeup on the play. Good makeup on the play, kid. It's hard to get on Cabrera because he is putting in 100% effort, man. He bobbled that ball, picked it up, and got the guy out, man. That's it. Period. All right, let's go. Yankees are coming up. Yankees are scoring runs. Yankees are winning this game. We are not going to get swept by another team that was slumping just as badly as we've been slumping. Come on now. And I'm back tomorrow in full Yankee gear tomorrow, man. Back tomorrow. I did the weekend without it. Back tomorrow with my Yankee jersey, and we're going to get going, man. Gunner, I just mentioned your name. All the cellar dwellers are in the house, man, except for Rick C., who's at a wedding this weekend, he said. All the dwellers are in the house now, man. Gunner, I always said, man, Gunner always brings a good trivia, man. The Yankees are not losing today. It's always good to see you back in the chat, brother. Glad to see you in here, Gunner. Glad to see you in here, man. And don't forget to hit that like button, brother. Keep this basement rolling, man. And anybody else, subscribe, bell notice. All right. I'm just reading some things. Anyway, guys, listen, we're winning this game. Tomorrow, full Yankee gear. We got it, man, because the Met fans are going to be dropping in here and the whole thing, man. Gunner, man, spent all day working a tournament. That's okay. What I've realized from the 6 weeks that I've been live streaming for about 6 weeks now, okay? And what I've realized is Sunday is a weird day. A Sunday afternoon is a weird day in the basement with you guys, man, because everybody's doing something on Sunday, right? I mean, I have family here visiting upstairs right now. We got family visiting upstairs, man. I came down here because we got to keep the basement rolling. So I understand Sundays are just a weird day with everybody. So it started out just me and Bruin. It's just me and Bruin and Rick Z. You guys know the other Rick with that ends with a K. That Rick. It was just us for like the first 3 innings, man. And that was it. And then all of a sudden, the dwellers started rolling in like I knew you all would. I knew you guys would. But every Sunday it happens the same way. One week it was just me and Rick C, RC. It was just me and him for like 5 innings, man. But who cares? Because that's what the basement's about. We're all just fans. It's just like we're all just showing up in the basement, man, and just killing it. And that's what I love. You guys make me look forward to being in here. And I've learned that I can talk in here by myself like everybody's in here. So you got to keep it rolling no matter what, because we're in the basement. I was rolling for a while. Then Bruin popped up, I think, around the 2nd inning, and we just started rolling from there. But for the 1st inning, I was talking to myself. And sadly, I was doing a really good job of it as well. So that's what makes it really funny. The whole 1st inning, if you watch this from the beginning, I was talking to myself for the 1st inning. I wasn't answering myself. I was just talking to myself, man, because you got to keep the basement rolling under all circumstances. All right, let's go. Speaking of getting rolling, let's look at this. Nestor Cortez, 6 innings, 3 hits, 5 Ks, 1 walk. Another wasted effort because he's not, even if we win, he's not going to get the win now because the game was tied. Another wasted effort by a great pitching performance again. But we're going to win this game because we're going to have to pull this out right now. Let's go. Weren't you scared with Josh Allen playing, though? Legendary performance. Yeah, I know. Lockport mentioned he had his, first 6 drives you guys scored touchdowns on. Now, I think it was the first 6. That was way back in the chat, but I think that's what Lockport said, Gunner. But weren't you nervous with Josh Allen playing in that preseason game? That's scary, man. It's scary because you're just worried about guys getting hurt. At least I do, man, because every year it seems like there's a ton of Jets that always get hurt. All right, let's go, man. Let's get this thing rolling. Come on now. We're winning this game. I feel it. I know it. I love it. Let's go. That must be so hard to pick up, that sidearm delivery, man. That sidearm's got to be hard to pick up. Remember El Duque? Of course you guys remember El Duque. That guy threw overhand sidearm and submarine. Oh, he's going to beat it. He's going to beat that. He beat it. Trevino ran that out. Trevino ran that out. He beat it. We're winning this game. We're fired up. This team is fired up. For once, they're showing some damn heart. Look at Trevino, who's not even fast to begin with. He was falling down the line. He made it, too. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we've been looking for. That's what we have been looking for, guys, right there. Come on now. The rest were handoffs, and then Case Keenum and Barkley took over. Okay. I didn't see any highlights, Gunner. I didn't watch any highlights. Like I said, we've had family here this whole weekend. So we're just doing a bunch of other things, man. When I'm done with this today, I'm not watching any highlights. I'm going to go hang with the family and eat some great food and lasagna or whatever else is being made up there tonight, because that's what I'm going to get into after this game is over. Oh, no, not a good bunt. Oh, no, it's a good bunt. It's a good bunt. All right. I thought the pitcher was going to catch that. I thought he bunted it right back to the pitcher. That's what it looked like at first. That's why I said that's not a good bunt. But it is. It moved the runners over, and it's a bunt sighting. The Yankees have a bunt sighting. Like, we never see that. The last one to lay a bunt by a Yankee was who? It was IKF when we beat the Red Sox. Remember, we actually did win a game recently. IKF laid down a bunt in that game that scored a run. That was the same game he homered over the wall. Beautiful bunt by Cabrera. All right. Let's go, Benintendi. Get him home, man. Top of our order is up now. We got to get this run home. I am Captain Johnny Obvious. That's my name. But got to get this guy home, man. Desperately need to get this guy home. I wonder if they're going to keep using oh, man, there's some massive lasagna going on upstairs. I can't wait to get part of that. Oh, did he do it? Benintendi hit a 2-run bomb. That's what we're talking about right there. They're showing heart today. They're showing up. They're showing up. Benintendi hit the 2-run bomb. He hasn't hit a bomb since he's been with the Yankees. He only has 3 all year. He only has 3 home runs all year, and he just hit one for the Yankees. That's what's up. Bringing it, man, and we needed that extra run. We needed that extra run. That's what's up, Benintendi. There you go, right there. That's what's up. Yes, showing some heart, finally. We give up a run, we come back. When we gave up the run earlier, it came up tied 1-1. We came back the very same inning and scored a run. The same thing happened this inning. We gave up the run at the top of the inning, the bottom of the same inning, we get it back and add one on. That's Yankee baseball right there. Let's go. Enough of this crap we've been watching, man. Now we're seeing some real hitting. We're seeing some real fight for once. Think about that. We were at 1-0. Then it goes to 1-1. We came back the next inning and we got that. We came back at the bottom of that inning, not the next inning, bottom of that inning. We got that run right back, made it 2-1. Then it goes up 2-2, bottom of the inning. We get that run back and add one on top. That's what we've been looking for, guys. Get excited, get pumped up. We're winning this game. We are winning this game. That's how you get out of your slow start as a Yankee, too, for Benintendi. That's big for him personally as well. He needed that personally. Benintendi needed that in the worst way also, man, because he's had a rough first 23 games, let's just say 23 games, and give or take one. But he needed that really badly for himself. So happy for him to see him come out of his little minor slump that he's been in with since he became a Yankee. So good stuff here, guys. Good stuff. See, having him radio off is where he needs to be, like we've been saying. We got this. Oh, hell yeah, we got this. Henry, you lost me. See, I'm probably jumping in on something that's been going on. Oh, yeah. Amen. No, I got you now, Henry. Amen. Yep. 100%. 100%. Another guy who's been in a home run slump is Aaron Judge. Been 8 games, but I think they're just, and he's starting to swing at a lot of those low pitches now, too. A lot of the low pitches he's starting to swing at. I know what you meant. It took me a minute. It took me a minute. The radio part threw me off. That's not even like a typo. That's like a whole wordo. It's not a typo, Henry. That's a wordo. How did radio get in there instead of lead? That's like a whole wordo, brother. But it's okay because you're in the basement, Henry, and all that stuff happens in the basement, man. It's okay. I knew what you meant after the 4th time I read it. I said, he must mean lead off. Good stuff, Henry. Good stuff. You're in the basement, brother. You're in the right place for stuff like that. But yes, we've been screaming it for a while, my man. Good stuff. We got this one. Yep, all good, Henry. All good, man. That's what we do. We have fun in here, man. We call each other out on stuff when we make those mistakes. Hey, bro. Like me the other day with the trivia question I had, and I worded it all wrong, man. And I knew the damn answer, and I worded it wrong. Whatever, man. We're in the basement. You're in the right spot. Come on now, let's go, Rizzo. Man, if you could just pump one out. I'm going to say that for everybody until we get the 3 outs. One. And from Garrett Cole coming out after Judge got hit, I was loving seeing that too, man. That right there is the fire we need when you see a #1 pitcher come out and he's ready to go because he knew Manoah threw a Judge on purpose, man. At least from his perspective, and he's a pitcher, so he knows. And we know too as fans. All good. Anybody new in the basement, man, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep the basement rolling. We're hitting that 1,000 subs, man. We are hitting that, and we're going to roll way beyond that, man. We're going way past that. We started in the basement, and we are rolling out of it, man. That's what's going on. But everything will still be in the basement always. That's where we're at. Struck them out. It's okay. We got the runs we needed. Now we're going to come out and handle this freaking game and end this thing. For once, we're not going to need the bottom of the ninth. For once, we're not even going to get to the bottom of the ninth. It's going to be over after the top of the ninth. 6 outs to go. We got this deal. Woo! I'm pumped up. And I'm pumped up about lasagna, too. Pumped up about that. So this game cannot get tied. This game cannot go to extra innings. Got family upstairs, and I'm ready to go have some triple layer lasagna. That's what I'm looking forward to. And now with the Yankees win, it's going to make that taste even better, man. So this is what is up for today. Got the rest of the night off. Tomorrow night we're back. You guys know we're back. Who was the last? You talking about horse racing? That's not easy trivia for me, Gunner. I don't watch horse racing. Who was the last Triple Crown winner? No idea. I don't bet. I think the only reason you watch horse racing is if you gamble a lot, right? I don't know. Who was the last triple before Cup? Unless I misunderstood your question altogether, which would not be a shocker for me. Cup. I'm thinking like Cooper Cup. K-U-P-P. Oh, NFL Triple Crown win. I never, you know, when I think Triple Crown, I think horse racing, I think baseball Triple Crown. I know you. That's what I think of automatically when I hear that term Triple Crown, because I so rarely use it in football. 100 RBIs in 4 consecutive seasons. Paul O'Neill, Dave Winfield, and I missed a couple of Don Mattingly. I had 3 of them. I didn't know about Martinez and A-Rod. They asked that question earlier, but hardly anybody was in the basement, so I didn't even bring it up. I knew Winfield, Mattingly, and who is this? Crazy, guys, crazy. Oh, and Michael, if you're still in the room, Michael, one of the other catches that hit over 300 that we forgot when they gave the answer yesterday, the other catcher that hit over 300 since 2005 was AJ Pazinski. We forgot about him. That wasn't, once I saw that name up, AJ Pazinski, I said, man, we should have known that one too. And Pudge Rodriguez, how did we miss that? For some, Pudge Rodriguez was the other one. Rick. Get that, Cabrera. Good throw. He got him. Man. This kid is something else, this Cabrera, man. What a play. What a play by him. This kid is doing defensive. Well, I don't say genius yet, but I'm saying he's all over the place out there, man. I'm missing the word I need, but he's playing outstanding right now. Now, Rick, good to see you in the room. How was the wedding weekend, Rick? Rick, it's always good to see another cellar dweller. You're the RC, Rick. Hey, thanks, Turbo. My house isn't nothing but sports, just the basement. There's no way my wife will let the whole house look like this upstairs, man. That's the basement. That's the man cave. This is the basement, brother. And that back wall is all great hockey goalies, man. I have hockey goalies back there. I'm a New York Ranger fan, but it's all great goalies back there, like Martin Brodeur and Patrick Waugh and Marc-Andre Fleury today. And today's goalies like Andre Vasilevsky, Henrik Lundqvist, of course, is back there, Mike Richter. You know where I'm going with all that. Rick, how was the wedding, brother? How was your weekend wedding with the Red Sox fans and the Met fans and all that? How'd that go, man? Your weekend ended up good? Cool. Getting your dad to drive. There you go, Rick. That's how you do it. TDs, yards, and receptions. All right. Lockport, this kid is no joke. Did you see him in the outfield? Like, he robbed the home run. He's throwing his body into the tarp, smacking walls, made that incredible play just now. Okay, so his bat has to start coming around, but you know, we'll take what we're getting out of this kid right now. This is some positive stuff, man. Big ups to Cabrera, big ups. That's cool, Rick. It was nice to see you pop in too from the wedding too, man. You remembered the basement, man. It was nice to see you pop up. But I think that would be fun to be there with a bunch of Red Sox and Met fans. It would have been a real low move to do, but it would have been awesome if you showed up, even just in like your suit, your tie, whatever you were wearing, and a Yankee hat right on top, man. That would have just been awesome. That you may not have gone over well with people, but it would have been like, man, remember when Rick showed up? Remember when he showed up to that wedding with that Yankee hat on? Oh, that would have been great. You would have been spoken about. You would have been a part of their memories at that wedding. There we go, guys. We are out of this inning. Boom, 3 outs. We're out of the inning. Are they going to bring in Efros to close? They've been sticking Efros in the closer position for a little bit. I'm glad you had a good time, Rick. Turbo, I knew it kind of does look like the basement. Pretty cool, bro. Thank you, man. I tried, man. And listen, when you guys to this side here, there ain't much over here, man. Everybody thinks, hey, what's the rest look like? Beyond this, you know, the end of the square here, rectangle, whatever, beyond the screen, that's the word I'm looking for, the screen. There's not much over there, man. Not much. But yeah, gotta have the area, man. Married 28 years, man. Been involved 28 years, and I'm very happy, man. It's still my dream woman. I love her to death. She has put up with a whole lot for me and been by my side through everything, man. So let me tell you something, man. We got great kids, grandkids, a whole nine, man. So this is an awesome place to be at, especially, like I said, we do Basement Squad reviews with my daughter. We just started that music channel. If you have not subbed to it, a lot of you cellar dwellers have supported already, and I appreciate it. I shout it out on here a lot because my daughter's been bothering me to do it for a long time. And when she comes by the house, we get chances to do it. We're going to be doing a lot more vids this week. I'll pop it in there again for all you guys that have not subscribed. Much appreciated when you do. There's 2 vids on it now. Remember, we just started it Thursday, so there's only 2 vids. We're going to have at least 4 more coming out this week. Basement Squad reviews. And this channel. Subscribe, bell notice, and like button. Boom, we're all set. I got all my sponsorships for myself covered, and you guys make the channel happen. Looks like that question wasn't so easy, Gunner. Looks like the question wasn't so easy, bro. TDs, yards, and receptions. I'm going to start thinking now. Gunner, I'm going to start paying attention to this now, man. Let's see if we can figure this out. Yes. Turbo. That has Pac-Man. Has every Pac-Man on it except Miss Pac-Man. It has Dig Dug. Remember Dig Dug? It's got that on there. It's got Mouse. Oh, Mappy. Mappy, if you remember that game, it's got Mappy on there. Galaga has Galaga on it as well. It's got like 16 games in there, man. It's got 16 games in there, man. They're all cool. Like, we play it all the time. Ocho Cinco. I don't think it's Ocho, man. Got me thinking now, brother. You got me thinking, Gunner. Gunner always brings, see, every cellar dweller in here always brings something to the table, man. Always. Gunner always comes in with the trivia, man. Like I said, at the beginning, Sundays are weird. At beginning today, like I said, it was just me and Bruin for like the first 3 innings. And Bruin just started entering the basement yesterday, so it was cool to have him in there. And Rick Z. Come on, DJ, let's just get more runs anyway. That's an out. Yeah, Bruin. Listen, man. And these aren't what you think, man. Like, these aren't that bad, man. They're you can get them at Walmart, man. They They have a ton of games in them, man. You can just get it. You can get a Walmart. It has a select button on the machine, has a select button, and you can go to all the different games. I think there's like 10 or 12 games in there, but I only play about 5 of them. And it's cool for the family, and everybody comes over. You know, whatever. It's just old school stuff that's fun. You know, the one game from the old days that I really want, that I would love to get my hands on, Robotron. For all you older guys like myself in here, Robotron. I could dominate on Robotron. I would love to get my hands on that. Robotron and Defender. Those games I could dominate. That I could definitely dominate, man. Definitely dominate on Robotron. Defender too, man. Those were 2 classic games from the old days, man. We can get into all that stuff tomorrow, man. You know how we do in the basement? And pretzel nuggets live in the basement. Pretzel peanut butter nuggets live in the basement. I'm still trying to think, Gunna. I'm still trying to think. Come on, Glaber. He's been sucking lately. He's 0-4. Torres has been really sucking lately, man. I know he hit a home run the other day, but it just seems like, you know, like when Donaldson hit the grand slam, it seems like Torres and Donaldson aren't really doing that well. Litke's coming out for the knife. We're doing a closer by committee now. I know Clay Holmes is on the IL, but even before he went to the IL, he had like 3 bad outings in a row. NFC receiver, early 2000s. Wow, Gunner, and you came in with easy one. You came in with easy trivia to start, man. This has been you've got everybody locked up. I know, right, Lockport? And he came in easy trivia for you guys, man. This is like 15, like nobody knows what the hell is going on with this question. NFC receiver, early 2000s. Did he play for the Saints, Gunner? Because I'm thinking of somebody, I can't think of his name right now. Did he play for the Saints? I got a guy on my mind. I can't. Oh, wait a minute. Isaac Bruce? He played for the Rams, though. Isaac Bruce or Torrey Holt? How about one of them? Going early 2000s, NFC. Greatest show on turf, Kurt Warner and the Rams. Are we talking Isaac Bruce or Torrey Holt? All right, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, same division. One of those two has to be. Has to be, unless it's not. Man, Kurt Warner and the greatest show on turf had to have one of those 2 receivers, right? Come on, gonna type that answer. Type that answer. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Come on. Keyshawn Johnson. Oh, for the Buccaneers. He did play for the NFC in the early 2000s. Joe Horn. That's who I was thinking of, Turbo. Turbo, I was thinking of Joe Horn from the Saints, and it's not him, but that's who I was thinking of because you already said it's not on the Saints. Wow, man. Wow. Who could this be? Same division. Was he on the Steve Smith? Was it Steve Smith for the Panthers? How about Steve Smith? All right, they're it looks like they're leaving Trevino in there. They're leaving Trevino in there. Gunner, is that it or what, man? How about Steve Smith from the Panthers? That's the same division. Come on, Gunner, type that answer, man. Anybody new in the room, subscribe, bell notes, hit the like button, man. Now we're back on Cellar Dweller status, man. We're rolling now. Steve Smith, boom, boom. I didn't know it off the bat, but I figured it out. Johnny Basement in the basement, figuring out the answers, man. Even though you had to like walk us into the division, brother. But that's what we do here in the basement, man. That's what we do. Yeah, I forgot about the Panthers too for a minute, Lockport. But once he said it wasn't Holder, Isaac, Bruce, and you already said Keyshawn, I'm like, well, who the hell else was in the division? Then it's like, oh yeah, the Panthers. They were easy to forget about. Well, who's their quarterback back then? Steve Berline? Who was their quarterback in the early 2000s? Was it Steve Berline? Or was that even before that? Or was it that dude from Florida? What was his name? 2 out, 1 out, guys, 1 out. That's right, we still have a game. Man, I am 2 outs away from getting some triple layer lasagna with meat, Italian sausage, and great ricotta cheese and the whole nine. And go spend time with my family and the family that's visiting. And I'm going to think nothing about baseball or anything else once I get that going on. Kerry Collins. That's right. That's right. He went from the Giants to the Panthers. Yep. Steve Berline was probably before that. That sure as hell was not easy, Gunner. Obviously not. Your easy one was who made a guarantee in a Super Bowl. That was easy. That was not easy, man. That was not a good layup question there, brother. But it ended up being good. You made us think. Because if it wasn't Steve Smith, I was going to tap out. This will put the Blue Jays back to 8 games out. It'll put them back to 8 games out. It'll hold the Rays where they are, which I think they're 9 games out. Then tomorrow night's going to be big, man. Tomorrow night's going to be big. Be here 7 o'clock. I think the game starts at 7. I'm going to check right now. I think the game starts at 7. Phone's taking 10 years to get going here. $7:05 tomorrow, guys. That's what we'll be right here in the basement. I usually get on around 7, but you guys know the basement, man. We'll be here. We'll all be here. What is it? Bills Rams, right? Bills Rams. Calling the Rams going to the Super Bowl this year. I agree with you on the Bills. You guys are like the Yankees, man. You guys have to win the Super Bowl. You have to get there. There's no excuses anymore. The Buffalo Bills have no excuses this year. None. Zero. You got the team, you got the players, you got the line, you got the quarterback, you got the coaches, you even got Von Miller. Zero excuses for the Bills this year. Turbo jumping in with the Dodgers today and jumping in with the Raiders. The Raiders are going to be another good team. That division you're in is going to be tough, man, because the Chargers are no pushovers this year either, brother. The Chargers are no pushovers, man. The Chargers are another team that a lot of analysts and people aren't talking because, you watch the analysts, ESPN, Fox Sports, you hear about the same teams. You hear about the Cowboys like 15 times over. You hear about the Patriots as if they're still elite. The Patriots are not elite anymore, but it seems that everybody in the analyst world wants them to and talk about them like they're still elite. They're not an elite team. They're not going to be this year. Their record last year was a real house of cards, man. They beat 1, maybe 2 teams with a winning record, the Patriots. So anyway, they're talking about them and they talk about the Packers as if they're in the Super Bowl every year. So when you watch these channels, this is what they're talking about. Those same 3 teams over and over and over. It's like, goodness gracious, man. Like, you got to be kidding me. The Cowboys always take a dump every year in the playoffs. They have good regular season. They do nothing in the playoffs. The Patriots are not the Patriots anymore. Sorry for everybody to know that. The Packers always do the same thing. They get to the playoffs and they flop. So it's going to be different teams this year, and Buffalo's definitely going. East Coast time, Turbo. So tomorrow night it'll be 4 o'clock for you. The Yankees Mets will be 4 o'clock for you tomorrow. Everything's Eastern time for us, brother. Everything's Eastern time. Yeah, Chiefs, I agree with you there. I don't think the Chiefs are – they're still a solid team, but they're not, they're not the team. I think there's 3 or 4 better teams than the Chiefs in the AFC this year. But, yeah, dude, so tomorrow we'll be on 7 o'clock Eastern time, so that's 4 o'clock for you, bro. It's 4 o'clock for you, man. There's 1 on, 1 out. Do not give up a 2-run bomb and extend this game. I got good food waiting. He actually kept Trevino. I keep calling him whatever his name is. He actually kept him in here for another inning. And it's the bottom of their batting order, too. Can we just end this thing already? Let's end this game already, please. It's been a fun day with you guys again, man. I enjoy coming in here. And Bruin, thanks for hanging in there with me in the very beginning when it was just me and you for a couple innings. Good, 2 outs. And what was funny was, if you guys watched the beginning part of my video of this today, once it posts, the first inning, I was talking to myself. I just wasn't answering myself, but I was talking to myself because it's Sunday afternoon, and these afternoon Sunday games always start the same way. I never know what anybody's doing, and I was literally sitting here like that. Justin, what's up? Always popping in. Another cellar dweller popping in the room. Justin, we're all talking about your Bills in the AFC right now, and the Raiders and the Chargers, and how the Chiefs aren't going to be the team, and and so on and so on. So. Oh, yeah, Lockport. There's no doubt the AFC, the Chiefs are still in the top 4 in the AFC, but there's definitely some teams that are going to be better. Definitely going to be. I mean, gosh, man, I mean, they got the Chargers got Khalil Mack along with Bosa now, too. Oh, man. And that's it. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Game 1. What a win the Yankees needed so freaking badly. They fought hard in this game. The Yankees fought so hard in this game. Every time the Blue Jays answered their run, they answered back with a run. When the Blue Jays went up and tied it at 2-2, the Yankees came back the same inning and went ahead and brought in 2 more runs and added on. So the Yankees had a real Yankee game today. Guys, listen. There's so much chat going on now. I can't keep up with everything. I got family here, everybody. I got family here. Subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Go to Basement Squad Reviews and support me and my daughter's channel over there as well. I'm going to go up and hang out with my family. I'm going to go upstairs and eat some dinner. And I tell you, I love you guys. I thank you all for supporting this channel and making this channel happen. Yankees win tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Turbo, that's 4 o'clock for you. Yankees, Mets, Subway Series. I'll be back in my Yankee jerseys, back in Yankee gear. The Lunicorn will be here. Bruins, thank you for hanging in there with me in the beginning. It was just me and Bruin in the beginning, and that's how it is Sunday afternoon. Justin, thanks for popping in the room as always, and to every other cellar dweller in here. Thank you, man. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Subway Series, Yankees, Mets, a lot of chat, I can't only imagine the talk that's going to be going on in this chat tomorrow, man. It's going to be incredible. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy your families. Be safe. Johnny Basement. See you all tomorrow night. I am out.